Hello, everybody. We are live. It is your favorite weekend night. It's Saturday, which means it's Age of Ashes night. And Age of Ashes night is your favorite night because you get to see all of us. Stephen will be back.
All of us. All of us.
But we're back. We're back. We took last week off, but we are here and we're ready to continue down the road that is the end of the campaign. We're almost there. We just got a little bit more to go, and then this campaign will be finished after almost two years.
Ooh,
I know.
Fun.
I know. It's crazy how much fun we have and how quickly time flies. But but yeah. So how are all of you doing tonight?
Swell.
I'm fucking tired because all I can eat because I'm eating, sleeping, and drinking Alchemist.
That doesn't sound very good. Doctor, your thoughts?
Not enough fiber in the Alchemist class.
Yeah.
Matt, I just want to remind you, for the sake of all your cheat sheets and all your alchemical ingredients, drugs also count as part of that list, so you will have to rate all the drugs available as well.
Do they work in combat?
Yeah, a few of them can. I think some of them are injury drugs. I didn't look into this.
Oh,
They will boost them, but also hurt them. You can give people addictions. Anyway.
I searched drugs
Yeah.
Pathfinder 2E, and the first thing that came up was the National Helpline. I feel like I need it.
It's for it's for all this talk about being an alchemist, not for the sake of drugs.
Okay, there's only like 15 of them.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Drugs.
I really want to play Fizzlebit again. I really enjoyed him.
Yes, Fizzlebit was great.
Dude, it's cool to do drugs.
We all do drugs
You
here.
can use your infusions
Do
to make alcohol.
you know that pencil is like too cool to do drugs, and then as you sharpen it,
Do
it
drugs.
gets shorter.
Do
So it's-
Cool to do drugs.
Do people really use pencils for that long?
I
I
don't
did.
know.
I never did.
I did. I bought like Dark Horse pencils in high school, man.
I would have lost them at some point, probably.
No,
Or
man.
just never
I had
wrote
to
anything down.
fill out second edition character sheets. You had to be able to write small as fuck to fill those out, man.
You see, I never learned how to write, so I never had to worry about it.
Marshy doesn't know how
You
to
also
write.
weren't alive when second edition was being played, you goober.
Exactly. I didn't know how to write at the
When-
time. So
when were
you're
you
talking
born?
about this
No, seriously, when
Era.
were you born?
98.
That's the
Bruh.
same year that 3.0 came out.
Exactly.
Yeah, you never played second edition D&D.
My little
You
baby
fucking
hands.
fetus.
I grabbed the pencil and I wrote, I am Gorgo Handsome Heart. You stole my character, Cody.
Oh
I think
no.
Dungeons and Dragons is the same age as Star Wars, right? 77, like official Dungeons and Dragons.
Sure. If
Is
you
that
say
right,
so.
John?
I think it's earlier, but I don't quote me.
No, Chainmail was earlier. I think
Like when the
actual.
white. That's like a white box D&D.
I thought that was 77.
I'm not sure. We'll
Star
find out.
Wars and D&D came out on the exact same date.
I think Redbox, which is when they broke it up into like beginner, amateur, intermediate, all that. Redbox, I think, came out in 81.
74.
Woo!
Dungeons and Dragons white box, 1974.
Okay.
Mm,
There was a black box that came out after that, and then there was the red box
interesting.
to start.
There's the BX and then there was Beckme.
Beckme is basic, expert, challenge,
You can get with
master, and
the rule encyclopedia.
immortal.
Immortal, yeah.
Yeah.
The rule encyclopedia doesn't have immortal, I think. It just goes up to master.
Well, immortal was like when you were playing a human and you played so much that you were so high level that
Yeah.
like you could literally kill the statted gods, and so they were like, "Well, you're immortal now."
Mhm.
Um,
You can't kill me,
What?
Death.
Oh, no.
You can try all you want.
Yeah,
yes,
you can't.
and I've got my blur on, so you won't be able to see it. But old school essentials for BX.
I would like to have that too. I saw those. I would
Hmm.
play that.
Yeah, but that aside,
I was just
We're-
trying to blow time, Cody, until Steven got here for the "That's How We Roll" bit.
that's how we roll. Oh, but
And time,
honest-
time wasn't saying no.
That's all right.
Mhm.
Well, on that note, I do want to thank Roll20 because Roll20 has provided all of the beautiful things Pathfinder 2E related and then some that we play. Except of course this AP. Oh god, that's okay. I still love you, Roll20. But I will be running Strength of Thousands with an Roll20 made AP, which will be great. But for now,
I want to give a shout out to Bunny, who is no longer with Roll20.
yeah,
She was an amazing community manager. Whoever the new community manager ends up being, we hope you're half as great as she was. At least.
Yes,
Nice.
at least. Yeah, but we really appreciate everything that Roll20 has done for us thus far, and I'm sure we'll continue to do. Because when we play on a virtual tabletop, we choose Roll20 every single time because that's how we roll.
Fruit roll-ups.
Fruit roll-ups.
Fruit roll-ups.
Wow.
Especially
the
the ones
fruit.
with the little tongue tattoos.
Gushers.
I thought those were
Gushers.
Isn't that the same brand?
Wait,
Yeah,
fruit roll-ups are the wide ones, right? Fruit by the foot was the
fruit
one.
by the foot is the long guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then
Dude, you
there's
should-
Gushers.
You would
Yes.
try to eat all in one go, and you'd end up choking yourself on.
Yeah, because that's what they advertise in the commercial.
Really?
This is also
God.
when the obesity epidemic started, skyrocketing.
I don't know what you guys do in your spare time, but when I eat fruit by the foot, I don't choke.
Well, I mean, fair enough. All right. You know
All
what?
right.
He's better than us, I guess. He can.
There's
He has years of technique on
No,
us.
you know what it is.
Yeah, dude.
He
Yeah,
unwraps
dude.
it all and he shoves it into a ball and eats it. And that's how he doesn't
Whoa,
choke.
whoa! You
It's
don't
like when
shove
you eat
things into a
mozzarella sticks,
ball?
man.
We don't shove balls into things.
No, we don't shove things into our
Sounds
balls
painful.
either.
Whoa.
I can tell you,
That's-
my fruit is by a foot, and it also rolls
Wow.
up. It's very uncomfortable. Anyway,
God, that was disgusting.
What?
I'm just gonna turn my camera black there so that
Yeah.
no one can see my face and
the disgust.
and
Fair enough.
picture me next to Marshy there. They won't.
How
They
dare
won't
you.
think
Oh,
of me
yeah.
when they look at Marshy.
How rude.
Wow.
There's my brain went so many places with that. I hate myself.
Oh, wow.
Hating yourself has something to do with your brain to begin with.
Wait, what? What?
What?
If
Where
you
did
hate
this come
yourself,
from?
if you hate
I guess
yourself,
so.
it's something to do with your brain.
I suppose. I don't know why.
Well,
Don't hate yourself.
So, well, the problem was he said what he said about people seeing you and thinking of him. And I was thinking about the person you were dating, and then I was just going bad places, and not like I wouldn't want her to think about James either.
Right, Marshy?
I don't think
There is
Marshy's
literally-
dating anyone.
Literally one
Oh,
injury-based
sorry, bro.
drug.
Exactly. It's like
It's Zerk.
Zerk. That's what it is.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm dating
Good ol'
someone.
But hey, I mean, the other drugs could be applicable. Contact, if it's by contact.
I don't think any of them are contact.
Oh well, there you
They're
go.
all consumed or inhaled.
We're so
Inhaled
bad.
is effective in combat. Throw it
Yes.
down a smoke bomb.
That's
Ligma.
right.
You can ligma.
I'm giving you more work.
Wow.
Stay close, Jarrett. Your end is obviously as evil as your mother and father were.
But let's talk
I'm
about
here
what,
now.
what happened last time,
Hi.
huh?
What did happen
Hi.
last time?
Steven,
I know.
say the catchphrase.
Because that's how we roll.
Ah, there we go.
Yay!
We'll edit it in later. Don't worry.
Fix
It's
it.
not
in
like this is
post.
It's in
live.
post, yeah.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Because we fix things in post on this channel. We don't even fix our problems in channel. Even when we don't
We don't-
stream live, we could totally fix it. We're just like, nah, break it into
There's
4
nothing-
parts. It's fine.
No, you're
Dude, Zerk
confused.
gives you a bonus to damage, man. What?
Yeah, well, it's a drug. The problem is the addiction. That'll get you.
Yeah, but you're never gonna use it on an enemy because they're not
Yeah,
gonna live
but
long enough to be addicted.
Think of the possibilities. So you're also saying that there's things to fix, like we're not perfect all the time.
Yeah.
This is the perfect show. Thank you all for
Yeah.
coming. You should be
Yes.
thanking us though.
I say problematic shit and bonk things with an axe.
that's what you expect from us, and that's perfect. We do everything we're supposed to.
This is why we don't kill very fast. He's bonking things with an axe instead of cutting them.
Yeah, he's
I
got
know.
you're on the wrong
Yeah,
side.
he's,
Buford.
he gets right on the side.
I'm using
just
the
bonk.
flat.
Yeah.
The half.
He
No,
He
he's
holds
holds,
a
on
very
backwards.
odd shaped hammer.
he
Anyway,
he holds the
I'm-
blade in both hands and hits him with the handle.
yeah.
Oh boy, what a good time to be alive, guys.
Mm.
But yeah, you guys came through the portal and you came out into a cave. Which I'll take you to right here.
Will you
And
take
just
me
sit-
there?
I'll take you there. So yeah, you guys are in this cave here.
Damn, Buford,
Oh.
you're so big.
Where am I? I'm not even here.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
We didn't take you with us. We didn't even use you as a heal bot. Dude, we were sweating it there for a minute, too.
Make sure you
Ooh.
increase your charisma to 23.
Yeah, I got you.
And then yeah, you guys came through this cave, found Minkare's hoard. He's a dragon, so he's got a big old hoard full of tons of shit. And then you went through this cave and you came across Jaren's aunt.
And
You had a little bit.
And Emily or something.
Oh God, Emma Liza.
Emily.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, you had a confrontation. She escaped. Her bodyguard did not.
I'm pretty sure her name was Karen Jarrett.
Karen.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so you
Aaron Dex.
yeah,
Hey,
I
girl.
don't know
Rhymes with
what you
Jaren
guy
Dex.
think she
My
what kind
main
of
stat
role
is
she-
Jaren Dex.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of connection you think she has to Binkare himself.
Don't
But-
worry, guys. I'm coming. I'm
Oh,
almost there to the cave. I will be there in just a short second. As soon as hold on, I'm coming.
oh, he's coming really fast and quickly.
I'm coming really hard. I mean fast.
Oh no.
I'm coming unsurprised. I'm coming surprisingly quick.
And
I
I'm
hate
here.
you all.
All right.
I have
And
arrived.
we're worried about hate raids and we're gonna get canceled by Twitch anyway.
We should be. Well,
Yeah.
or we
And
shouldn't be.
unspent.
This is what you expect from us. This
Oh.
is just perfect content.
We are
Dude,
definitely not.
we're so cringe. They wouldn't even want to hate rate us.
Exactly.
Can you
They-
imagine?
They'd
the
hate
clap
rate
you
us and get offended.
They'd be like, "Oh my god,
God,
this
these
guy,
guys.
these guys."
These guys are bad.
No,
they're
no,
just
they're gonna come in with the offensive symbols, and Cody's gonna be like, "You think that's offensive? Wait till you meet my mom."
And my dad.
Cody, they've been planning these hate raids the entire time.
It's
You
the,
know,
one,
what
it's
if
the
it
one
was your
Nazi
parent- your
juggalo.
Yo,
mom?
Cody's the real Jared Dex. We have to go to big cool.
Cody's mom and dad are the reason we don't get hate raids.
Yeah.
They're like,
Pity.
no, gotta support my son.
No, what do
I
you
know.
want?
Oh my lord.
Oh my dang dang. But yeah.
Oh my goody goodness.
Oh god. But yeah, you guys she got away, but you don't know what her connection to Minkari or broken or for promise is. But yeah, so basically what's there left to do now, guys? What's the plan?
March.
March. No,
Yeah,
it's
we go back
it's
to,
August.
No, we go back to Breach Hill until March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We wait till Dahak comes to us, and then
What the hawk?
What the heck?
Don't worry.
Us
I-
not knowing what side she was on. If you think of the Rock promo about from way back when with on whether or
It
not
doesn't matter.
Kane
Yeah.
or the Undertaker's on the same side. Is Kane in league with the Undertaker? Is Undertaker in league with Kane? I heard Undertaker wants to flick Kane's big red nipple.
What?
It's one of the best Rock promos. It's because he's like
No,
so
this-
sick of people's asking, like, because it's like Kane, Undertaker, and The Rock, and The Rock's like, all you're talking about is Kane and Undertaker. Talk about me.
We don't talk about The Rock anymore because he's not the head of the table.
That's right, it's Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
His
That's why-
cousin.
so
That's
this,
why The Rock quit wrestling because he knew his cousin Roman Reigns was coming and he just couldn't compete.
Oh,
Anyway,
Remember
you
how
get me
I
in the
figured
ring
out-
against
I figured out
Samoa
a way-
Joe.
to end the campaign, What? So Finsler is gonna have to take one for the team.
All right, cool.
But we just
Dahak's
found the
down.
bed of seduction.
Oh,
He just has to. We just have to lure Dahak there, and then Finsler can put on his moves, and
all right, come on. I got
love wins.
I-
You know.
I got this legendary diplomacy. I got to use it for something.
Hey guys, hashtag love is love. Hashtag bad dragon.
Bad dragon.
Bad dragon. It is a bad dragon. Heyo.
I'll be right
Anyway,
back.
I'm going to tell you guys right now.
John's like, I can't deal with this anymore.
I want to be gone.
The
Anybody
creator
remember
is-
that time that I tweeted Bad Dragon thinking it was a role playing thing?
Oh
and
God.
Oh God.
That's pretty rough.
Big boomer moment.
yeah.
Big-
But yeah, so you guys want to head towards Promise proper?
Suppose so. I don't see
Yeah.
why
Can
not.
we go to Promise Unproper?
That is not a place you want to go.
I mean, I'm all about
Broken
improper
promise?
promises.
What-
Yeah,
yeah, isn't the name of this game called? It's Broken.
Yeah, the
Promise.
book is Broken Promise.
Surprise, surprise.
But bro,
Oh,
last time you told us we didn't want to go anywhere, we spent like 3 months trying to get in cozy with a bunch of guilds when we should have just went to the temple like we wanted to begin with.
look.
Yeah, you guys sure you want to
No,
go
but
to
we have to do
Promise?
the gimmick mechanic. At least it's not a water level.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh God.
Slowly getting faster and faster.
So yeah, it. Like you guys can do whatever you want, okay? But like I just
We go to Sandpoint.
okay. You go. All right, great. Let's do it.
You don't even know where Sandpoint is, do you?
It's the fucking town in whatchamacallit.
Wow. Oh, where's Sandpoint located? You know your Galarian lore, right?
I know my Galarian lore.
What country is it in?
Why you guys gotta do me like that?
Sandpoint. It's right next to Silicon Crossing. Silica Crossing.
Crossing. It's right next to Pointy Sand.
Where's Corvosa?
Corvosa. I
How does-
hardly know her.
How does Corvosa tie in to Age of Ashes? Because it does. And you've ran this whole thing and read all the books, so you should know.
He's too busy reading something else.
No, I'm not
In
reading
his
something else.
glasses.
He's
Yeah.
he's googling
No.
Corvosa.
I'm gonna read the
Age of
adventure.
Ashes.
I'm
Glasses.
just finding my place where I need to be. Oh,
Hold
God,
on.
that's too-
What's going on in this PDF? I'm
That
looking for you
place.
guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
being
I see
Corvosa.
cool
What is
art.
that? What is
I can
that?
see an image of somebody.
I do see somebody.
You know what Bad Dragon's
Looks
website
like
again, Cody?
Emiliza.
Cody, you can't be on Bad Dragon's website. Your glasses are
I'm
reflective.
sorry. I have to make a purchase.
No way. Wait till after stream.
Anyway, the Order of the Nail, which were the Hell Knights
No, yes.
that
Nailed
That-
by
well,
Bad
that's
Dragon.
that's the
Citadel Alteran,
yeah.
they abandoned it and moved to Corvosa.
Yes.
You didn't know that.
It was
That's
in
what I
book-
was saying.
That was in book one.
Actually, I think that Corvosa is the city planet from Star Wars.
No, that's Coruscant.
Coruscant. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, that's like a curved piece of French bread you eat in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your head out of your ass, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a croissant.
No,
No,
it's
that's
one of
what you
those
put-
dried pieces of bread that you put in the salad.
That's exactly what I was gonna fucking say.
No, that's a
Oh my
crouton.
god.
no,
No, I
that's
was
the
going to say
couch you
croissant
sleep
too.
on.
That's the funny part.
No, that's a futon.
I fucking love you guys. That was good.
No. That's
That's
the
good.
sandwich that Subway got sued about the other year.
No, that's a tuna melt.
That's a foot long.
Didn't they get sued for the
No,
fucking tuna
that's
thing?
your
They were-
mom's
they were 11.
preference.
They were 11
that's-
inches instead of being a foot long, so they got sued about it
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
for
god.
false advertising.
You guys.
That was beautiful. That was
That was a
That
That
long
was actually
story.
great. That was
God.
legitimately making my day. So
Oh,
Don't let
God.
every woman that Matt ever dates find out that lawsuit happened.
Oh.
Mm.
They're gonna find out he's been long changing them.
Jesus
Long
Christ.
change of them, exactly.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
I swear-
way more than I was
swear to God, I
expecting.
swear to God, it's just
Oh my
11.
God damn, that was so good. Look at Matt, dude. He hates me and loves me at the same time right now.
All right. So anyway,
Anyway.
this Bad Dragon's Horde. I mean,
Hey, he could be a good dragon.
no, he's a very good dragon.
He's
He's a
riding the wood
very-
rocket.
Good
All,
dragon.
all dragons are good boys. Wait, what?
All
I
dragons
don't know
go
about
to heaven.
Dahak. Actually, Dahak lives in hell. Sorry.
Is it hell?
Yeah, well, that's where his like realm is. It's like
Oh, it's Abaddon, actually.
The thing is, it's like Norse mythology, just hell with one L.
You're
It
bad.
doesn't conform with your Christian ideals. You fucking
God damn it! Can we just move one square?
Here, one. That's all.
Okay, now we're good. All right, we can go back to
Yeah,
shit.
imagine our characters are just like T-posing. They're just like waiting for a command.
yeah.
I
Fuck,
I feel like there's 5 colonizers and one non-colonizer just bullshitting right now.
What the fuck? I'm done with this. All right. Cut the mic. Cut the mic.
Got the goddamn mic.
What's that meme with like, you know, the puppet that's just like,
Oh, yeah. Oh yes, that.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about, but I don't know
yeah.
the name of it.
No.
It's the free real estate app, right?
I don't fucking.
See, this is why people
Your ass is
show
going
up
to be
to
free real estate
Saturday
if you keep it up.
because we don't actually play Pathfinder.
We just
We're
bullshit under the name
Yeah.
Pathfinder.
Dahak
That's right.
doesn't exist in hell because we're in hell right now, and
But-
where's Dahak, huh?
before we
Yeah,
actually
buddy.
do anything, can I tell you guys I have an idea for like a TikTok channel and a podcast? It's just
Yes.
I'm gonna call it white guy with another opinion.
Hey.
There's a lot of those.
But the whole shtick will be actually I don't ever say anything. I either will just duet like people of color or women TikToks that are saying good stuff, or like interview people and like goal to keep like my word count or certain things. So like that would be the shtick. But
Nice. One of my favorite jokes is, what do you call a gathering of 4 white men or more?
oh well,
A
actually,
podcast.
a podcast.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So-
I mean, I'm starting to drink IPAs. The next thing for me to do.
oh,
Just
you're,
to start a
you're going
podcast.
too far. You're falling into the rabbit hole.
Soon,
Alright.
soon you'll be voting Republican. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
wait,
Hey,
hold
no,
on.
I did that until I was 21 or 22, and
I'm so upset
So
that the
once.
Republicans have robbed me of the ability to wear a red
twice.
hat
I
in,
got 18
in
and
public.
22. I
Hmm.
I registered as a libertarian when I was 18.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
you're
so
an
did I,
idiot.
man.
Oh
so
my
did
God.
I.
I know.
registered as a
I
green.
own-
But
I
I,
rushed
but
the
I've
Liberal
always,
Party.
but I've
I
never
own
voted.
Rush Limbaugh books.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Hey.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Dude, in 2012, I felt the Johnson.
Yeah. I've never voted, and I will never vote anybody. That is, well, I mean, a lot of Democrats are center.
I will
Even-
never,
yeah.
I will never vote for
Yeah.
someone who's Johnston. I felt.
I mean,
You know, actually, as a rule of thumb, yes, I
It
would
is,
not.
yeah, it's-
I mean, if
yeah.
you're lucky, it's close to a rule of wrist. But...
So anyway,
So Thomas.
Oh, harmless. Yeah, you guys walk in, you kill Minkari.
Sweet. Do
Yeah.
we get his
Over
whole
done.
stash now?
Yeah, the whole. I have the list.
Can we
right
swim in
here.
it like a
Yeah,
Scrooge,
the Scrooge
Scrooge
McDuck.
McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck?
Marsha, you can't get out of
Woohoo!
the game that easily.
I wish I
You
could.
can't,
I was
you can't give your spot away to someone in the chat.
I could do it.
Oh my
He
god.
didn't even interview them.
Yeah, we vet people very thoroughly here. So Mark,
You can
tell.
Marshy's
tell.
quitting. Marshy's quitting to let Tempest theme out come in.
Yeah. No, I'm
vet
out. Bye, guys. I'm
vet
actually
very
very careful
carefully
right
which-
now.
The sad part is that we did interview Steven, John, and Matthew.
I snuck in.
But Cody, me, and Marshy never got vetted, and we probably should.
Well,
What
to
are
be
the
fair,
problems?
you and I started this thing.
What are the
So-
problems
Who
here?
watches
Good
the
Tempest
watchers?
theme.
Am I right?
Exactly.
You know how we let people in is Cody and I look at somebody after we've talked to them for 30 minutes and we go, they're not as bad as we are. Yeah, they can play.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. But,
Can't
but
be
to
worse.
be fair, the people who we also started this with are worse than us.
And they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
You would think we were the bottom of the barrel, and you would be sorely mistaken.
Oh my god! If anyone knows like the origin story of Roll the Roll, woo!
Is there going to be like a behind the scenes on VH1 with
Yeah, behind the
Roll?
scenes.
I wanna know, how long was
Behind
Roll the-
the
And then,
rolls.
and then David stole the book, and then he left.
How long was Roll the Roll
Nerd.
around before Marshy was born? Is my question.
That's a good question.
Nerds on benches.
Marshy's actually
Yeah.
broadcasting from inside his mother's womb. Right
Yeah, he's not even born yet.
I'm surprised he's it's good
these-
internet.
These
See?
high def ultrasounds are getting crazy.
See, guys, this is a perfect example of pro-life.
we joke about how small.
I didn't want to make a joke, but my mind was definitely headed in that direction.
I think I'm a reason for pro-choice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'll make those jokes. Don't worry. We are a political podcast, everybody.
Oh man.
Oh,
Welcome
boy.
to Roll the Roll, powered by the Young Turks.
Now our guest, Alex Jones.
We're all
Oh my
over the
God.
place here. We're
You
know
Young
what?
Turks. We're Alex Jones. Is he coming here just to try to start a fight with the guy who owns the Young Turks? Like, is it
No,
a-
actually, it's celebrity boxing. He's going to be on the new one. We're doing the commentary.
versus
Can it be
Logan
celebrity
Paul?
chess boxing?
Yeah.
Chess boxing. Hell yeah.
Cody,
Jank Uva,
Yeah.
that's his name.
this doesn't work if you join us in the ass hattery. You're supposed to be like wrangling us
You're
towards
supposed
the
to say,
gate.
"Stop, guys."
Yeah,
See,
oh,
We,
Yeah.
it's like herding cats, except instead of a shepherd, you have a bag of catnip.
So,
It's just
I was reading someone that like was trying to dry catnip naturally, and like basically like all three of his cats were just like smoked out by the drop.
all I'm going to say right now is I am very frustrated because the map that I put in, the count was a lie, and it doesn't fit in the fucking thing. So
Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I moved.
yeah, I
Buford
can't. The
several
squares,
spaces to
man.
the left.
It's just it's not working, and it doesn't fit, and I hate it, and we're not gonna run that encounter. It's done. It's
The
done.
All right,
problem was
that's
that was
one
the
step
Hawk
closer.
encounter. So
Yeah. Either way, so you guys want to go into Promise? Obviously, you can't just fucking stare at the Hawk's horde all the time. I mean, I can.
Wait.
I got.
Hey,
Did you
You
just
mean
spoil that
Minkare's horde.
Minkare is the hawk?
No, he pulled it off. It was me, Jared.
I would have got
me,
away with
Austin.
the two if it wasn't for you, May.
Yeah.
Meddling
It's
kids.
all the Hawk
your
is actually
stupid
old man
halfling.
Jenkins.
the Hawk is Tom Cruise in Mission
No.
Impossible.
Look, I mixed up the dragons. Okay, sorry.
does he constantly
Wow.
stand like 10 feet behind, so it makes them look like they're the
Exactly.
Same height?
Yeah. It's
he,
forced
he only
perspective.
takes close up shots so he can stand on top of a stack
Yeah.
of books.
I don't know. I don't know if anything that we've been talking about makes any sense.
I don't know. We mentioned dragons once or twice.
Have you
Oh,
ever,
that's
not
have
it.
you ever imagined dragons?
I,
No.
you,
You know
I
what?
bet
I
you've
never
imagined
want to
Dragon
again.
He's nuts.
Oh, yeah.
But either way, fellas, we want to get you to Promise. We want to get you to the city that is
All right, let's go.
ruled by the great golden dragon Minkari. And so you trek, you make the trek from Minkari's chambers to the gates of Promise. Yeah. So you get up there. Let's talk about Promise, shall we? 'Cause I don't think we've really even talked about it too much. Because you haven't been here yet.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So Promise obviously is a pretty you get it there. It's a pretty big city. I think it's definitely bigger than Breach Hill. The gates are imposing. It seems like it's a very shut, tight-in community with the walls and the gates, and there are guards at the gate ready to intercept you. Now, how do you guys want to approach this?
Are these humanoid guards?
Oh
And
no, I
just-
mean, yeah,
Okay.
they're humans.
I didn't know if this was like a
So
city.
what
They're
do we
all-
know? What do we know about the culture? Like, are we gonna, are we gonna run into
I mean, you
problems,
don't
or-
you don't really know much, except that
I'm
Promise.
an angel. I can do whatever I want.
Oh, okay. Are you God though?
He's
I
actually
know.
Angel from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Do they know that I'm
Hey,
not God?
David Boreanaz is a national treasure. You'd leave him alone.
He is one of my favorite
they-
actors from the late 90s, early 2000s.
Do they
Okay,
even
so-
know
Although-
that I'm here? Is the thing.
Oh, God.
I mean, obviously you're avoiding notice at all times.
Yes. I'm just
What's your-
saying, like,
What is your plus these days? I can never remember.
I don't know, like 30,
A lot.
Yeah.
40.
What did I just roll?
Plus
Oh,
infinity.
well.
Plus 35.
It's a big plus. Go fuck yourself. That's what the number is.
I don't even have any plus 3 item bonus. Yeah, dude, acrobatics.
Yeah.
Is that from the belt? The anklets? Sorry.
Yes.
But yeah. But no, they wouldn't notice you. You're very well hidden, my friend. Oh, that is not at all what I wanted to put in. Why did I do that? I just put a map into a handout.
Oh.
So here is the guard. This is what they look like.
Oh, that means I need to change.
Ooh, very shiny.
Yeah.
Very lawful goodie.
Yeah, they're very they're very like resplendent is like the really good word for them.
The weird thing is this town's name is Promise, but one of the guards tells only the truth. But
and the other
guard
one lies.
tells only lies.
Can I walk up to them and just salute the sun?
Yeah.
I just burst into song. Street rat, I don't buy that. And then I had to break it up, and I don't want to keep going because I don't want the mouse to come after us. But
That's right. Are you always one step ahead of the bread line, dude?
yes.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Aladdin. So yeah, they don't notice you. They're not looking around. They're not looking at you, but they so you guys are just straight up approaching them?
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yeah.
We know this is a good
Okay.
place. We're good
You
guys.
dare to approach me?
It is
get closer, you
I am
beat yourself up.
Hagnar the unapproachable.
I can't beat your
Well,
ass from over here.
Unapproachable, excuse me. I forgot
It's
the
very
letter.
nice.
Is that his
Thank you.
actual name?
Mr.
No.
Hagnar the Unapproachable.
No, he's a nameless.
His mutant powers, you can't approach him.
Yeah.
Oh.
He says, why can't I approach you? I don't know. It's just when I was born like this.
You're quite distant. Can we get a little bit closer? No,
you
you can't.
Nope. Can't do it. So yeah, you who is taking charge here?
I mean,
Penciler.
Me, unless
Yeah.
anyone else.
No, you're fine. Go.
I can fuck it
Hey,
up.
do you want a +3 item to diplomacy?
Sure.
Sure.
I already have.
I'm just like Rick Sanchezing you like a drink over here. Like, yeah, so
I do have a +2 with my circlet, so I guess.
Plus-
You go ahead. Let
Yeah.
the small one talk.
All right, I'll take it. Oh, hold on.
You lose a train skill.
Oh no.
Now
What-
you can
what
only
if you're a
chew,
rogue?
you can't
now you
chew,
also
chew.
know all the now you know all the alchemical items too.
Mhm.
But but hold on. What if you're a rogue and you don't have any trained skills anymore?
All right, I'll fucking get rid of.
What about your
acrobatics.
lore
But
skill?
it's also
Unless you
minus
increase
two,
your lore
it's
skill.
also -2 to Arcana, Crafting, Lore, Occultism, Society. Untrained in a skill.
Hey guys, I'll be.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. I have to
Oh.
be right back.
Well, all right.
All right.
But-
Well, Tempest, you don't get to play. You're now the game master. So.
You're now the game master.
Yeah,
take it from-
who's Tempest?
Oh my
don't know.
gosh. I'm Creamy J.
Ooh, what?
I hate
Everyone.
that is the grossest thing.
What the
No!
fuck?
Choco
just say
J
to
just
me?
gave me
I-
a hero point.
I get it, but that I don't like.
You get it, but it
Ugh.
doesn't make it better.
It doesn't.
I'm gonna go throw something out.
Oh well, all right. We're falling like flies. So as soon as we start playing, our GM has to leave.
Yep.
Funny how that works.
I had a joke when we told the 4 White Guy podcast joke. I had a joke, but for the life of me, I don't know if it would be racist or not.
Oh,
I
those-
figure if we
It's
don't
all-
know, we should probably
Yeah.
just
that,
not.
that's when you save for the Discord.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
not
I was-
racist.
I'm probably just gonna ask James. Ivory
I,
Wolf there. if
I
it's
don't
racist,
know. Okay. All right.
and he'll tell me.
Just let's steer away from anything racist
am I
ever.
Dr.
That's my rule.
Am I
of
Dr.
thumb.
Feelgood? Who's Dr. Feelgood?
Dr. Feelgood, it's me.
Oh no,
No, that's a hero
it's the-
point.
it's definitely you.
I'm the only one with the doctorate, so I'm gonna.
Hey, you know.
Excuse yourself, doctorate in no. I would.
Marcy has a doctorate in being an unborn child.
Yeah.
No, it's to the doctor who's taking me out this second. Bye guys.
That's why he's.
I have
That's
a
why
theoretical
he's-
PhD in physics.
They've spanked his bottom. It's good.
We're
I-
all good,
I mean,
guys.
He cried. He doesn't have pneumonia.
I would assumed you would be in a lab if you had that, but okay.
Oh,
That would be Dr. Strangelove then, wouldn't it?
So
anyway, so Invictus, you're approaching the guard.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
let's-
Figgle is.
Figgle.
Finzel-
Fickle.
Figgle.
No, Figgle's lost
This
in the
is where
astral
he-
plane.
This is where he ended up. Is
Okay.
Thomas?
Yeah, Figgle's like, oh no,
Oh,
oh no.
God.
Oh,
He
Marcy
just sees
got
you
one.
guys.
Oh, thank you very much.
Ah, yes. My
Oh
character on
shit,
Agents
Marcy
of
got one
Edgewatch.
too.
Yeah.
Go to the dock? Oh my god, James. Read your Discord messages.
I miss him. My group was good. I literally just got my PC just fixed. What, 6 months?
Oh my
because
god,
my-
he gave Matt one too.
Oh, James,
points for
you
everybody.
sweet man.
Hello
Matt
there,
loves
sir.
the shooting.
This is a rare James. I've never seen him in an Age of Ashes chat. This is great.
He's in here all the time.
Is he?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I don't pay attention to the chat. I hate our fans.
You act
Um,
like we have fans.
Friends.
Friends. I hate our friends.
Romans, country people.
Anyway, so you approach the guard.
Yes, it took 40 minutes, but we will approach the guard to promise.
Isn't
Hello
it? That's
there.
the way things. It's like, oh, hello, citizen.
Oh, citizens.
Not a promise.
Oh,
Or are you
I
well,
don't think he knows
no.
what citizen
I, mean,
means.
I would say we're citizens of the world.
of the world? Yes. You look
Yes.
well traveled. Now,
I'm sorry. Is that an insult?
I prestidigitate and like clean up Marshy's character.
I draw my sword. That was an insult, sir. No.
No, you draw it on some nice heavy acid-free paper with a 2B pencil.
Oh yes.
Yes.
but yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
We wish to speak to Minkari about a certain. I'm getting real close. Well, I have to reach up. Dahak.
He looks at you. He looks down at you. He's like a big dude, like 6'5", just massive. He looks to his other guy, and they just look at each other and is like, "You wish to speak to Minkare about,
Yes.
as you say, Dahak."
Oh well, you just said it out in the open. I was trying not.
Oh
to
yes,
panic.
yes. Well,
Well, not
I
an
don't know what the hawk you're talking about.
not an
dear
actual
Ernst.
hawk. Not an actual hawk.
No,
we
not
want to
the
talk.
Dahak.
Yeah,
He's like that hawk up there.
No. We
we-
wouldn't trivialize such encounters with your.
You know, thought that
Dragon
hawk
King.
over there.
No.
I
no,
pick Finzler up, put him on my shoulders, right?
no.
Oh,
But I'm
he's-
still stealthed. He just
Yeah.
floats there.
What sorcery is this? What witchcraft?
Don't worry about it.
He
So
runs away
yes.
screaming. No, he's just like, sorry, do you have I don't know.
Hi, whistle boy.
Yeah, oh yes, whistle boys. Do you have a visitor's pass? Have you been invited?
I look at the rest of the party. Visitors pass.
You don't need to see our visitors.
Because unfortunately I cannot let you in without one.
I assure you that our matters are most urgent.
Be that as it may, promise is a
Well,
very
hold on. Can I use? Do I have it? I think I have shameless request, unless Marshy has it.
Oh, I definitely have it as well. Don't worry. I got every
Okay.
social feat in the book.
I got everything about
Is
the
there a
social
feat
feats
for me
in
to
the book.
comedy bonk his head down into his shoulders with my bare hand?
Oh, hilarious.
Bonk.
We gotta make him. Does
yeah.
shameless request?
You can downplay the consequences. So that's only if I like crit
It's only if you
fail. I
fail.
feel like
No,
it'll
you gotta
be-
make an impression on him first, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do an impression of them first.
Here you are. No.
Here I am walking around with a stick up
You
my ass.
Please
do an
understand.
impression. You put a piece of paper up to him and some charcoal.
Stop it. I assure you that our matters are most urgent. It can determine the fate of Galarian itself. We need to speak to Minkari now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
And there's a diplomacy check for me if you need it.
That's not even a nat 20. That's gross.
Ah, good old Finzler. I'm the legendary diplomat. Oh, Cody, you're muted.
Cody's muted.
Sorry, let me just take a look at their stats.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's a very good roll, Marshy.
All right.
Um,
What is
he
it
looks-
against? I forget what it's against.
Probably will.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
will.
will.
Yeah. Will it work is the question. So he looks at you, and he's like,
Good punt. Or good
Yeah.
segue to their
he just punts you.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No, does he punt him or does he punt Jerry?
right in the balls.
I'm
trying
gonna
to-
get you. Gah! What?
But he looks at you and he's like, he looks at his You seem quite convinced of this. Give me a moment. And he's going to turn to this fellow and just watch them. And then he's going to go through a little like guard like door that's there.
You
'cause
follow him through stealthily.
Yeah, and he chops your head off.
Oh no.
Sorry.
I mean, I will follow him.
Oh, okay.
No,
And I will follow you.
No, like you're gonna do that in front of like
Wherever.
into like a big ass dragon who's just gonna be like true sight and
Yes.
Okay. So Jaren, you follow him. He doesn't know you're there. He walks in like past the gate a bit into like a little building, and you see him walk up to a woman.
Do I know who this woman is?
You've never seen her in her
Okay.
life, in your life. He speaks to her as like Captain Romello. There are strangers here who claim they need to speak to Mikari over the fate of Galarian. And I don't know what it is, but there is something strange and, well, convincing about them. You see this woman kind of looks at the guard. They want to speak to Mikari, you say? Well, they'll have to speak to me first.
That's fine.
Show-
We can do that.
Are you speaking?
Mhm.
No. And she's like, what? The guard like turns around and pulls us like, who is there? Show yourself.
Oh God. You ruined all my diplomacy.
What do you mean, show myself? I'm standing right here.
They're gonna. She's going to try to seek for you.
Oh no.
Let's take a look here.
Guess that's a 55 DC.
Oh my God.
What's is your bonus 35?
Yeah.
It'd be 45.
Oh, 45. Yeah.
Still, if
That's
it's just
crazy.
a random guy, I don't not anytime
I would assume she's
soon.
very high level.
They're all level 25. The guards are.
Literally higher level than dog.
Exactly.
Well, I rolled a natural one, so you know.
All right. So yeah, no.
Yeah, it's fine.
And as we all know, natural ones are the best rolls.
The best.
So
one.
it's
like
only a
golf, right?
success
The
on a
lower the
natural one.
Leonis Dex is dead.
It's the best roll in
Minkari's slave trade is over.
And she looks to you, and she's like, she doesn't look to you, but she steps forward, and like pushes like the past the guard. She's like, I don't know where you are.
Emiliza's working with him to try and free the hawk from Alcetta's ring.
Emiliza, you say?
Yes, my aunt. My
Your-
aunt.
Your aunt. Interesting. This is most fortuitous, because I've had my own suspicions about Emiliza for quite some time.
It would
And I
be,
have never.
this would go much better if you would let my companions through the gates.
I will let them in if you reveal yourself to me.
I'm standing right here.
Don't be a dick.
Cut it out. Just
Yeah.
show yourself.
Reveal yourself to me.
Now you see me, now you don't.
I mean, can she observe you if you allow? I mean, how does this
Yeah,
work?
if I let her, she can
Yeah, he
automatically. But
stops.
I'm
Are
like,
you letting her?
I was like, no, I will not reveal myself until my companions are within range of me.
Hmm.
We've
Is she
already
not-
been attacked by people upon arrival just to bring this news to Minkari. I don't know that I can trust you yet.
She looks to the guard. Let them in. Bring them here. He goes, yes, miss. And he saunters off, and then you hear the gates opening just a bit in distance.
Does
and
she have like a desk that she's not sitting at?
yeah, exactly.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I sit in her chair and prop my feet up on the desk, and when my companions come in, I'm gonna
Yeah.
greet my own companions from her desk with my feet.
Everyone
propped up.
comes in.
And your shoes are dirty too.
Yeah,
Oh
definitely.
God.
Oh yeah, well we're covered in blood. We just fucking killed what's his face.
Wait, so did I miss something? Was Minkari the one with the slaves, or did I? Mishear
this
something?
is
The
no.
Scarlet Triad was
From the papers
working
that
with
we
the Hawk.
found, from the
Mhm.
papers that we found, they worked for Minkare with Imaliza. Because they had someone in Minkare's, close to Minkare's core.
Yeah. So
They
what you
specifically are trying to rebuild an orb of gold dragonkind, or they've already rebuilt it and they have Minkare under their control. We
Okay.
did-
Because I was gonna say like that would
Yeah,
be.
I didn't say anything about that to her because I mean that's not the kind of information you just want to be like, maybe someone from the Scarlet Triad is controlling your master Minkare.
Yes. And everyone walks in. You see this woman here. This is what she looks like. Oh gosh.
It looks like, oh gosh, damn.
She looks like, oh gosh.
How you doing?
This is what she looks like.
Oh, how you doing?
Oh
Yes.
god damn it! Every time.
Uh,
Let me guess, 56.
yeah, she's 85 actually.
85.
No, she's like 14 to look like that, guys. Because he's only 22.
Yeah, there he is, 22 years old, smokes
Dude,
5 packs a day.
Hey, I mean, it's
no
kind of like
sunscreen. Yeah.
it's kind of like the Middle Ages, you know, a little bit.
Yeah, Middle Ages. You're born middle-aged.
That's right. everyone looks like Arn Anderson from birth.
Oh my god, I just saw him recently on
Oh, God.
AEW.
I know.
His son, Brock Anderson.
Brock. So yeah, she's like, well, everyone is in the room now. Please reveal yourself.
I already have. I'm at your desk.
Okay, she looks around. Very good.
He's wearing her clothes.
Oh, I am naked.
Oh no!
I'm
We're
reading
jumping
something.
off this. We're
I'm
jumping off this
reading.
mic real quick.
Was there anything to read on her desk?
I just meant grab
Her
her.
desk was very neat and orderly.
Well, it's not anymore.
Okay, yeah.
You
Could-
fucked it all up.
Yeah.
okay. So she looks you. I will forgive.
Yes, I
the
do have to apologize
the
for our
rudeness, yes.
compatriots.
Yes.
Um,
Now let's talk here for a second because you walk into my office hiding.
I wasn't hiding. You just couldn't see me.
Well, that
It's
you
natural. Trust us.
yes you talk about Minkare working with the Scarlet Triad and dealing in slaves. Now,
I don't think that Minkare was working with the Scarlet Triad. I think the Scarlet Triad were working for Minkare.
just now, look, I don't know. I mean, it seems like you've shown up at the perfect time.
That's convenient.
It is,
Who'd have
and
thought?
that is very convenient that you have.
What is there?
shown
Some
up
sort of
now.
an Entmoot happening in 40 days, and we have to become friends with all of them?
Yes,
yes, we
yes.
have a lot of guilds here in Promise.
Didn't they tell you that we have 45 guilds?
We have
45 guilds. 45
as long as you
days,
only get
perfection.
support from 44 of them, I think we'll be able to move this legislation
One of them
Yes.
is literally impossible for you to get their support, but we won't tell you that until you've already done
Ooh.
several fetch quests.
Look, what you say does
Dibs on the candlestick makers.
what you say does coincide with what I have been suspecting. There are many factors, it seems, that have caused things here in Promise to run foul, and you might be able to help me take care of certain things.
Have you tried closing your batting stance?
I fear that Minkare has been corrupted and that his glorious endeavor must be stopped.
You mean controlled?
Controlled, you say?
Yes, Minkare is probably being controlled.
And how would one control Minkare other than she's like, you don't
A
mean, do
golden
you?
orb?
I know a lot about a lot of things, but I think it's best if Prashta were to explain exactly what an orb of gold dragonkind can do.
She looks, which one of you is Prashta?
Probably the oldest looking thing you've ever seen.
Well, he looks
No,
quite young.
I'm like the 11th Doctor. It's Matt Smith playing an old guy. Before I tell you about the gold, the orb, tell me about his glorious purpose. No, that's another guy. His
Glorious endeavor.
glorious endeavor. Yes.
He
Well,
burdened with it?
And I am burdened with glorious endeavors.
Well, she said, before I say, I will introduce myself formally. I am Inisra Aramello. I am a member of the Council of Enlightenment, and I am acting captain of the city guard.
Oh, jeez, this again.
That's right.
Join the council.
So the
Help us,
glorious
the council
endeavor.
members.
I was 200 years old before I could even define what enlightenment was to me. But do go on.
Well, be that as it may, you may look at promise and see a utopia. I mean, that is what literally we are promised.
Well, that
But
is
if you-
incorrect, because the moment we arrived, my aunt and her bodyguard tried to slay us as we
We'll get to
peacefully
that.
walked out of a cave from Alcetta's ring to meet with Minkare.
Well, we will get to that. If you look closer, it is a place without freedom, without
course.
choice.
All dragons are tyrannical rulers. We've met many in our paths, except for
Yes.
red dragons. Red dragons are actually quite nice.
Yes, well, and
Well,
they're
they're 1 for 2.
and without
Well,
faith.
that wasn't a real red dragon though. That was just a red dragon emanation or whatever.
No, that was a lesser emanation of
Uh,
Dahak.
Yeah.
Buford.
Yeah.
Manifestation.
Yeah, we've literally already defeated an aspect of a god, and
Yeah.
now instead of taking us to Minkare so that we can handle this problem, you're force feeding us words.
Well, if you
we
let
don't-
me explain to the elf that I apologize.
We get it. You're pro-life, anti-choice.
If you just let me explain with the glorious endeavor, you might get a little bit more insight of what is going on. You're outsiders. We don't typically let outsiders in without serious vetting. Minkare's rules. The city citizens are well cared for. I cannot say that they aren't. Everyone is indeed, but in many ways, they're like livestock. Humans should not be kept as pets. Dwarves should not be kept as pets. Anybody shouldn't be kept as pets. And they not should be
halflings.
they them too, of course. And they should not be bred for qualities. Should not be kept for making their own choices.
Why should humans not be treated that way when we as humans treat every other species below us the exact same way? We breed dogs to get certain traits. We breed cats and horses and other things. To a dragon, are we not just cattle?
Yes, well, it's not what we have bigger things to worry about, I believe, than that.
Yes.
And I've only recently developed these convictions myself after speaking to a specialist Minkare brought in a few years ago, a man named Joan of Arc. And now he's gone missing.
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc, Buford.
Yes, I need someone not bound by the contract of citizenship to infiltrate the Citadel archives and seek anything that could provide insight into Minkare's plans, or at the very.
So his glorious endeavor is eugenics. Is that because you never actually said what the glorious endeavor is? You kind of just used flowery language and danced around it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I find it funny that the person tasked with keeping law and order is wanting people that she doesn't know to break law and order. This seems like a trap.
That is you are
the CIA.
You can use whatever magics you wish on me to ascertain the truth. You can do whatever you want, but all I know is that Minkare is corrupted. Something is going on. We were promised utopia. We were promised the paradise, but that's not what's happening. People are being bred for exceptional qualities. I don't know why. I don't know what the end goal is, but it's not right.
Jaren, these are people that if they stood up for themselves, they would be taken down immediately.
Look,
there's not much they can do aside from ask outsiders for help.
Minkare is a powerful creature beyond anyone here's just beyond anyone here. I can do nothing against Minkare. I can do nothing as a citizen of Promise, but what you can do as a non-citizen, you are not bound by the contract.
So you want us to search the Citadel for any proof of Minkari's corruption, is that correct?
Well, what I need you to do is infiltrate the archive below the Golden Citadel and seek any information you can find regarding Minkari's actual plans. We deserve to know what he is doing, and you need to determine what happened to Janavar. Now is the best time to do so because Minkari is away, and he will not.
How long is he away for?
You can never tell. He's sometimes gone for weeks. Sometimes he's gone for just a couple of days.
In Katapesh for a gentleman named Jaren Dex's funeral.
Leonis Dex's funeral. Yeah.
Oh, Leona, sorry. Leonis Dex's funeral.
What hoops do we need to jump through to gain access to the
You need to become friends with the 45 other council members in order to get into the Golden Ark.
My aunt,
3 fetch quests per.
My aunt is very powerful, based on the fact that she was able to get away from us to begin with. We have not yet met a creature or a person from this plane or any other that we've come into contact with that we haven't been able to deal with until my aunt.
Very fleet of foot.
Yes. So, do you by chance have a roster of names of citizens here? Is she on that list? Was my father, my mother, is my little brother, whom I brought with me to deliver to my aunt, and now I find out I can't?
Save me from him!
Hush now!
Am I on this? Am I an honorary citizen if my father and mother were?
Yeah, she looks at you. I have access to those. I know every citizen that is in this city.
So the name Dex, does that mean anything? Emeliza Dex. She is on the council.
Oh, that's the one council member that we can't get on our side.
But you say she tried to kill you.
Yes, immediately without even speaking to us.
Yeah, then she ran away like a bitch.
And many of the council members are ambitious and they have their own goals, but Emeliza.
I'd run like a bitch too if we were fighting those.
Yeah. In her defense, though, I did kill her brother and sister-in-law. Well, I killed her brother. I believe the Celestial behind me killed my mother. I
just raised my hand and wait. Yes. I just pull out the sword and put it back. It's the holy
all
Avenger.
The candles in the room chopping at.
This is a holy Avenger. This is how you know we're not lying. He's wielding a holy Avenger. Damn it! Do you not know what those do? Dude, that used to work in 2nd edition D&D. Damn it.
Damn.
Oh, I can use its ability. Hold on, I didn't use it before on Emeliza, which really would have came in handy. But
and where is Eliza now? Emeliza now. She ran.
She's in Saganda.
She must be back in the city by now.
Yes, which is why it is imperative that we speak to Minkari before she goes and spins some kind of a lie or tale that would put us at odds with a dragon whose power you say is beyond anyone here.
Oh, it only detects evil. I don't think
Minkari is not here at the moment, though.
Minkari is not here, and I do not know when he's going to be back. And this task is more important because we must uncover the truth.
It is very possible that there is some confusion. Minkari might be on our side or something. We don't know his true plan.
I do not think that breaking and entering into your own archives for you is of the utmost importance. I could care less what Minkari's goal is with his science project. I am literally trying to keep Galarian from being destroyed by a dragon god of destruction. Why would I care why you were brought here, what you were promised, and why you think you're not getting it?
This information will give us leverage over Minkari if we were to meet him.
Yes. Well, the
why would us having information that Minkari already has, Finzler, give us leverage over him?
Well, listen.
The fact that we know it.
But who are we going to go show it to? To what odds? What can we do?
We don't know.
She just said that no one in this city can stand against Minkari, so even if they have all the knowledge at his disposal, it does them no good if Minkari can just wipe them off the face of Galarian.
There is, what I'm thinking is there is a chance that what everybody's seeing Minkari's plan as, and Minkari being, we have no physical proof that he has said, oh, I want slaves, I am blah, 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 and this is our chance to find it.
Look,
from my understanding, we don't have any physical, proper proof that this is Minkari's work.
If Minkari is an all-powerful dragon, as he seems to be, and my aunt is on the council, and her brother, my father, was leading the Scarlet Triad, the most widely known and biggest slave trade on Galarian, then what proof other than that do you need to know that Minkari is involved?
Very well could have been behind his back.
Then he's not all-powerful, like they say. If you could hide such a thing from... You could not have hidden that from me, nor do I think you could have hidden it from you, or Invictus, or Buford, or Prashta. Maybe that Kurz guy that we haven't seen in a while, but...
To be fair, you could probably hide it from me if you had it, like, right from, like, here further.
As long as we did it on your left, Buford.
You have it on the side with the eye. You can't get it past me.
There is nothing else for us to do at the moment.
I mean, we can simply wait for Minkari to arrive. I mean, the first
why not
person
just help these people in the meantime.
Because I don't think helping the first person that gives us some kind of a quest to break and enter into a powerful dragon's, like, you just told me we couldn't take his treasure to benefit the peoples of Breach Hill, but now you're telling me we can steal other things of his and that's fine?
Well, look, I cannot make this decision. I can't force you to help me, but what you have brought to me and what I have suspected for some time.
This sounds like it's your job, though, Captain.
But
with all due respect, I mean, we're here to talk about a dragon god of destruction being stuck in Alcetta's ring.
As captain, she is required to work under Minkari's rule and uphold his law. And she can't break that law herself.
Is there no law against her sending outsiders to break and enter?
There definitely is, but it's one thing
then
versus...
she's already doing it.
Yes. I'm not saying what I'm trying to do is legal, strictly. I am trying to do this for all of the people here. We deserve to know. And the fact...
We have people back in Isger, in Breach Hill, that if we were to mess with this dragon... or his things, he could go and kill thousands of innocent people that have nothing to do with any of this. The lives of the people here are not more important than the lives of the people there.
Will you at least listen to me for a second?
I have listened. You're telling me to break into and steal things from a powerful dragon overlord.
I'm not necessarily telling you to steal stuff, but just find information. And Janavar, he knows the fact that he was brought in at all is suspicious for what his expertise is in.
What can we legally do that will not gain us the ire of Minkari? That we will do. That I will do. I don't think Invictus is going to do this either. I feel like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
there's nothing lawful nor good about this in my eyes.
She looks at the only thing you can do is if you wish to truly not anger Minkari and is wait for him. And I've brought you into the city, so now there's nothing I can do to you now because I have already brought you in. She looks at you. So you are not going to help me despite everything, despite...
I don't see this as not why is this not a good thing? This is giving people the truth.
The good thing to do right now, Finzler, in my opinion, and you as an attorney should agree, is that the person that tried to murder us now that we've been accepted into the city should be arrested for attempted murder.
That is 100%. Yeah, that should be dealt with. But I'm also saying that...
But you have proof.
Well, I mean,
the head of
we were
attacked.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you that she attempted to murder me, and I have 5 other eyewitnesses that she attacked us. Are you saying that her word is more than the word of 6 other people?
And we
she is very powerful in this city.
I'm gonna walk up to her, present my shield. I'm gonna put my shield on the table, put my blade on the table, and I look at the eyes.
On the table.
Okay.
As a servant of Iomade, the Inheritor, I promise to serve justice in her name. This has taken me many years to accomplish and has culminated with the destruction of the Scarlet Triad. Now, I wouldn't be standing in front of you today and then I point to my wings, as not only a half elf, but as a celestial being that has earned her favor to the point where she has given me the blessings of an angel. In my name, I shall do no wrong. I shall tell no lies, and I shall ensure the safety of not only the city but Galarian. But I'm not about to commit something blasphemous in the words of my in the name of my deity, who has entrusted me with her gifts for something that might amount to nothing.
These people are essentially being enslaved. They have no freedom.
Have you seen them not having any freedom? You're taking the words of someone you don't know as 100% truth without any proof whatsoever.
Well, that's what the whole point is, to get this truth.
Yes,
because
but you're sending us to
this is
get
what
the
I'm gonna
truth
do.
you need to prove your theories, not to get the. We don't
I'm
know
gonna
that
I
truth.
pick up I'm gonna pick up the Holy Avenger and I point it directly at her, and I'm gonna cast the ability to detect evil.
Okay, in her?
On her.
Yes. You're not detecting any evil.
Okay.
She is seriously concerned about the people that live in Promise.
Okay.
And feels like Minkari has been doing the people here wrong and doesn't know his grand plan. These people are essentially being locked up in here. They were promised utopia and now they have no free will, and they're being part of some giant eugenics experiment, possibly. Like, that is an extreme possibility, but it is possible.
I mean, she hasn't even said people are disappearing, other than the one person. And there could be any. I mean, if he was brought in by Minkari, how do we know he just wasn't sent home by Minkari?
Well, he wasn't.
How do we know that?
Because he was also supposed to marry me, and that's another thing. Minkari decided that.
So did you not want to marry him?
Janavar was a wonderful man, but I want to be my choice. We don't have that kind of freedom.
So what you're saying is you didn't want to marry this person that Minkari brought in, and now that person that was brought in to marry you is gone, so you don't have to marry them. I still am not seeing where you're being forced against your will.
The point is this man disappeared.
Or went home.
He did not just go home.
Do you have any proof to give to us as to why you believe that is a thing? I will investigate that if you have any proof. But like you said, he was an outsider that is now gone. Yes. Maybe he elected not to stay and Minkari granted his request.
Someone like that, with his expertise.
What is his expertise?
If I understand correctly, people don't
getting
just
caught,
simply
apparently.
leave Promise.
Getting lost.
He is an expert in not only elven magic, but a very specific type of magic involving potent rituals, including something called the Anima Invocation, an ancient ritual that was once used to destroy evil.
So him
and as
being the guy who, I studied how to stop evil being disappeared by this possibly controlled dragon. That's dangerous.
The same dragon that invited him here for his expertise.
To take him away and take care of him.
And was going to marry him off to his captain of the guard. I'm still not seeing anything foul here.
And I will say, you guys would remember that you have heard this name before once. This is the ritual that the Ekujai elves used to banish the hawk. But obviously theirs didn't go to plan. Not fully.
What do you know of this ritual?
Would I know about this rare ritual?
You do know that it's a very potent, weapon that requires a very large sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So you might be right. Maybe Minkari didn't make him disappear. Maybe Minkari brought him here, and he's been using Promise to create the sacrifice that he would need in order to stop a dragon god, I still don't see a problem with this. I'm willing to lay down my life to stop the destruction of Galarian.
But do these people have the choice? Have they been included into that choice?
Does it matter if they have a choice? The world's going to be destroyed regardless. If they choose not to do it, the world's destroyed. They're dead anyway. That's not a choice that you can even make.
There are children.
Do you want to die or do you want to die? Those are the choices.
I don't even know what your character's arguing about at this point.
If you wish to wait for Minkari, so be it. I will give you a...
How about we go after Miss Ant Evil, right? Spend some time here and understand what's going on here and make a decision then as to if we can help. Assuming we can do this all fast enough before.
So out of character, we know Minkari has been involved either under control or on their own.
Or just been like hoodwinked.
We got attacked. We've got Nizra here who's like, yeah, there's some weird shit going on. And the fact that Eliza attacked you like is concerning to her. She's like, hey, help me out. What's our fucking problem?
I fully want to go with her.
Yeah.
I don't see an issue with it. We need proof at the very least that Minkari is being evil, or if he is just being hoodwinked, in which case we can help him understand the error of his ways, or he's being controlled. Like, if those are the three options, getting the information will tell us which option we're dealing with and what we need to do going forward.
No, the information is clearly just going to tell us whether Promise.
I think Ren's making assumptions about what's happening.
Yeah, we don't know what the case is with Promise,
or not known.
Promise, as far as we know from what we're told, and we, like I'm saying, we can go after I keep forgetting her name. Aunt Evil. Emeliza. We can go after her, spend some time, see the people around here, and see if they are subjugated in such a terrible way, such a tyrannical way.
Well, I mean, we all know that I can easily infiltrate this building, no matter what it is, unseen, undetected, through the walls completely, and get whatever information we need. But I need a reason to do so, and
because there is a chance. Well, because Minkari, we find out what is going on with him. B, this guy who has, I am the guy who knows how to stop Dahak, suddenly disappeared because Minkari was like, hey, actually, I'm evil now. Bye. Right? That could happen. That could be a reason that we have to go down there.
What if we find out that he is evil and we then take his horde?
Also, metagaming wise, this is just the book, and we don't need to skip the book.
I will tell you, there are options for both ways. You can do whatever you want.
All right, metagaming taken out of it, but there's still two perfectly valid reasons for us to. If you want to sneak in there, take 10 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom. You're out with the information. Then there we go. What's the problem? That takes 2 minutes.
Because I don't want to put in jeopardy the people that mean something to me back in Breach Hill.
We are probably going to have to fight Minkari if it's any option.
What is Ren worrying that's specifically happening?
The same thing. You guys were arguing against using the horde that we found to better the lives of the people in Breach Hill, like my friends, my family that I grew up with, that I know, that I've lived with for over 30 years, because we didn't want to bring down the wrath of this dragon. But now you want to, on the words of someone we just met, sneak into his inner sanctum where he keeps all of his secrets, his tomes, his things. This is a creature that, due to his size, I'm assuming, and age, has probably lived longer than you have, Prashta. I cannot see that doesn't also lead to him finding out who did it. Because how hard is it going to be? And then he flies and kills all the people that I grew up with, that I've known, that I love.
Removing items from a dragon's horde is drastically different than researching papers and looking for what's actually happening on.
If
one allows us to do the other.
If we steal from his horde, he's pissed off at us either way, right? And I wasn't even here for the horde discussion, but sure, I'll go along with it. If we find the information of what his grand plan is, either he's crazy and he was going to kill Breach Hill either way, or he's been tricked and we convince him otherwise, and he's like, oh, actually, I was in the wrong. Thank you for telling me and making me realize everything I did wrong.
Or he's a creature so acclimated to control, to law, to order, that he's going to destroy everything anyway.
And then he's going to destroy anything anyway. Like, there's no reason for us not to do it for the sake of Richo. If we don't go
in, then we haven't angered him if he finds out, because we didn't go in.
If we don't go in, we don't know what's going on, and we're always behind the 8 ball.
We talked to him, and then he's like, "Who are you, outsiders? Stop talking to me.
Yeah, and we're
Get the fuck out of here."
I think we are disarming ourselves by not.
There is going hardly a reason for us not to go in there. I am fully convinced of that.
Listen,
hold on, I have a feat.
Oh, you have 2 of them.
Get all the information. The feat.
I don't have it yet. Sorry, haha.
Okay. Oh. So she's like, listen, if you go in there and you find the truth, and it says Minkari is not behind all of this, and whatever Emiliza and the Scarlet Triad or whatever did this all behind his back, then you can present this to him and it's not going to anger him. But if you find out the truth and he is evil and he is engineering this, or he's being controlled, whatever it is, it's not going to matter, because he's going to do something anyway. And you say you're probably going to have to try to fight Minkari, which
we have a good idea of what his play is, and it's just understanding specifically the cards in his deck.
So nothing, learning the truth and knowing which avenue to take is only going to provide all of us just a bounty of information.
You gain us. Hold on,
I'm gonna look to see if I do have.
Can you provide us with safe passage through the city?
I cannot.
Well, can you provide?
I mean, through the city, yes. I can give you visitors passes, but the Citadel, no. Minkari,
public, like
no, I do have it.
We would allow we could go through the public areas of the Citadel, but
well, I mean, you could. I mean, the Citadel would have to be all on you. I can't help you in there.
This is probably asking too much. Is there anyone who could help us get into the Citadel aside from Minkari magically?
No.
There are areas to the Citadel that are open to the.
Yes, you can.
It's getting into the.
But just getting into the archives.
A tome that I have, one of Iomede's holy texts.
That is
10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, it's just 10 minutes while they're arguing.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Let me take a step back. Let me think about this.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 10 minutes deciphering, writing religious scriptures of my deity or philosophy while thinking about a particular problem or conundrum that I face, and then I attempt a religion check, DC determined by you. And if I succeed, I unearth a relevant passage, parable, or aphorism that can help me move forward or change my thinking to solve it.
Okay. Sure.
This is the perfect time to use that. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. And while he's doing that, while we are in
deep discussion,
preparation of
hold on, I have an item
of drastically unknown situations. Are there any resources you could provide for us? If we help each other here?
Oh, like I said, I can give you passage of the city, and the city guards will not bother you.
Aren't there other things that she could give us?
Yeah, hold on here.
You give us a squad car that goes.
Yeah, so I can provide 2 guards with you.
43.
I'm missing something. Hold on. I didn't reread this morning.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Average DC by level is 39.
39. Okay, that works.
Well,
I mean,
the passage you find from the book.
It's a pretty. There's
actually nothing illegal while breaking into Golden Dragon's hordes.
It's
perfectly safe and legal thrill.
Do it. Thumbs up. There's a big thumbs up right next to it. Thumbs up.
Probably something about the greater good.
It's from Golden Dragons.
Well, it's not going to be about the greater good, because that would be something a neutral good deity. Saren Ray, like Finzor is completely honest, because what he's trying to do is greater good. Lawful good is going to be like, you should definitely work within the laws and maintain order in order to do what is best. And since
sorry, John.
If a golden dragon has been compromised, then they are completely.
I know.
Yeah, what matters is the law. Of what law you're following. Is it the law of the land? Is it the law of the god? Like that kind of thing. Neutral good is more fluid with that and chaotic.
Breaking the law. Well, good is fluid. Law is not. You have to remember that.
Yeah.
No, it's just because where the law is.
The law can be broken if it's not just. And the question that we're figuring out is it just?
It also depends on
We haven't seen
like
it. She
Marcus
has
said,
provided us
Yeah,
nothing that
we
people
have.
are
Yeah, we
suffering.
haven't seen literally anything of
Anything
the
that
time.
she's
So it's
saying.
not.
We
Look.
haven't been among these people and seen that none of them can leave. We haven't been among these people and seen that they disappear and get sacrificed to some fucking lawful evil devil or anything. We haven't seen anything that would, in my opinion, make a paladin go, yeah, absolutely. Especially since, as far as we know from what Prash has told us, gold dragons tend to be very orderly and benevolent.
The
AKA
fact that
lawful
it's
good.
not is the confusing part, and that's what it's like. What we need to learn.
If it's not,
So-
but I mean, short of like I don't know,
That-
if it's evil and we can detect evil on it, then yeah, we could act against him. But if we
Yeah, we
detect
do
no
tomorrow.
evil, yeah,
That's-
if it's I don't know, chaotic neutral, for example, we would need that would show up as nothing to detect evil as well.
She's like, look, if you need a day to decide, I don't think God damn it, Minkari is
You're
for the
really
whole,
throwing
for
all the
this whole
cards on
time
the table
for the whole time for the
Freudian
whole
slip.
yeah, like I don't think Minkari is going to be back that soon. But if you need a day, I will provide lodging. I will get you the lodging, and if you help me, I can provide something. I can't help you in the Citadel personally, but I can give you access to the city's stockpile of weapons and armor, and each of you would be able to pick anything.
Ooh.
Well, now that you say that.
Now hold on. Now we're a chaotic good party. Ooh.
Yeah.
and it comes with a fundamental rune as well. Of
It
our
does
choice.
of your choice for that armor and and weapon.
I don't know if I could use any of that, but I'll take it.
I think I already
Oh,
have.
the
I
armor
would
could be
do
you could do a
major
ro-
striking and +3.
Yeah, I mean,
But like,
it basically just lets you pick whatever the fuck you
I will
want.
not be so easily bribed.
I'm not
by your
trying to
trinkets
bribe you. I'm
So
saying
let's-
She's not bribing us. She's like, hey, like you're gonna go into some dangerous thing here.
you don't know what's gonna whatever happens down there. I cannot help you.
We'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's
take time to think. I will have my sergeant set you up with lodgings. Take the time, enjoy the city for the night. See what I'm talking about. Talk to people. I mean, I will tell you, people here are going to seem happy. They are going to seem well taken care of. But isn't a fat cat
Is it?
or a
You're gonna see.
Are they going to seem happy and taken care of, or are they actually well and taken care of? Are you looking for a problem where none is because you just don't understand the machinations of a creature like a gold dragon? They
I
don't
fear
live human
for these
lives.
people. There is no. It is not actual freedom.
For someone who doesn't believe in gods, you sure don't mind when a dragon's starting to act like one, Brent.
Because a dragon is an actual physical manifestation that can like enforce its will, is what I'm saying.
Let's take
Just
today,
take the day, clear your heads.
and also we can take today to also search down.
Let me put it to you this way. Of all the bad things that I've said about Saren Ray, has she even deemed to care? Does she even really exist to know? Do you think if I came in here strolling around talking about Minkare the same way that he would show up and smite me where I am? Thank you for the raid, murder hobo
And Choke Bros.
Landhawk.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey.
Oh, there they
Welcome back
are.
again.
We're currently having a philosophical discussion about whether or not we can break and enter a gold dragon's citadel to find proof that he might be doing eugenics on a human population that he has complete control of. I think.
Yeah, that's pretty slave sounding to me.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, she's like, listen, just take the day, take the night to enjoy, do whatever you need to do. But I'm telling you, finding that truth is going to, because I
but
can
I'm
almost,
telling you, I'm exhausted. You people have been yelling at
Yes.
each other for 2 hours
and in
now.
one way or
Get
another,
out of
I'm
my
sure
office.
you will meet Minkare himself when he arrives.
Big Dick
That-
Fenzler.
Huh? What?
BD, Big Dick Fenzler.
No, it's no. That's not my name. Thank you very much.
Can you not just ask one of your two goddesses with maybe a 10th level spell called Miracle?
I certainly can, but I would need time to prepare. Anyway, I'll
What
have
do you
that
mean? You're not a
information.
prepared caster.
I look, all right. I used up my 10th level spot on a really big heal.
Yes, but
it was
we
a big
have
goof.
we had all our spells back, and you weren't here last week, so you wouldn't have used
Okay.
any.
No, I know. I was just kind of like saying like we'll get to that, but I imagine we'll do it after or later. I don't know. But yes, I would I would eventually cast Miracle to then, I suppose, commune with Saren Ray or so.
I saw, dude. Oh,
Sarah, dude.
I saw, dude.
What would that be? I mean, that would be.
Well, the miracle we need is just to know which path we need to take. Penzler,
Yeah.
you just ask. I mean, as far as your gods go, I mean, I'm kind of partial to Iamade because she's never done me wrong.
I give Jared a quick fist bump.
As opposed to Sarah Ray, who has killed all of my friends I have traveled with.
I understand your frustration.
Do you
In either case, so I mean, what? Because it's like duplicating the spells, blah 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 blah. What would I essentially be casting? I guess with Miracle, right?
You
That's
just ask for the miracle. It's not a duplication.
Yeah,
you
man,
can just
you're
you can just do things like those high level spells can do.
User request. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
Don't you learn 2 spells?
And because you worship a neutral good and an is Pharasma true neutral in
True
this?
neutral.
So because you worship a neutral good and a true neutral, most of the things that you're going to get from Miracle, in my opinion, would be between neutral and good, and then completely neutral as opposed to law chaos.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the kind of miracles you're going to get. Nothing. It's going to ignore law, going to ignore chaos.
Yeah.
But
So I mean,
lean to the side of good.
Pray to a true neutral God. Get a tuna salad sandwich back.
Yeah.
Truly the essence of neutrality.
Does it come with mayo?
No,
that'd be too chaotic.
that'd be too chaotic. Yeah. Oil and eggs.
Oh no.
Look, the $5 footlong from Subway is true neutral in my opinion. One, because you're only paying $5 for it, which is way too cheap for an actual 12-inch sub. But because it's not actually a 12-inch sub, it balances out. And it's true
balances
neutral.
out. There you go. It's true neutral.
Yeah.
Then I guess I would. Just because I don't totally understand Miracle, because it's but I would probably commune and ask for guidance of where to go next. Like, right? Do we help? The what is her name?
Inisra Aramello.
I mean, maybe you should.
This lady.
Yeah, maybe you should ask if we should cross Minkare to side with her or wait for Minkare.
I would
is Minkare sus?
I would put that into the question, though. Of course, the all-seeing eyes of the gods would already know our predicament.
Unfortunately, Miracle works exactly like Wish, and you have to word that shit, or you'll get like really cryptic bullshit that. Miracle and Wish are the GM can screw you over spells, bro.
Would it be the right thing to potentially cross this even more potentially corrupted dragon or so, gold dragon, in order to help the captain of the Guard of Promise?
Are we alone now? Are we like in our own?
Yeah, I imagine you guys. She set you up. She gave you visitors passes to the city.
I wouldn't want to do this just out in the open. I mean, there's kids around.
You guys are in.
We put him in the gourd.
Yeah, we want to. I want to make sure that we're not being spied upon, right?
She's like, if you, she told us she can give you 2 guards if you wish to take throughout the city.
Why would we need 2 guards when we have one perfectly good gourd?
Misspelling. No, it's we don't need 2 gourds.
We don't need 2 gourds. We've got a gourd already.
Why do we need 2 more pumpkins? We have a perfect.
We already have a really good one. Quality over quantity. That's what I say. No. Buford, it's guards.
Oh.
Doesn't Buford have 18 intelligence?
Yeah.
No, but It's all the blows to the head. It's kind of knocks some screws loose. It's the wisdom.
It's all the getting bigger and smaller really fucks him up.
What's your wisdom, Buford? That's the real question.
Good question. I'm pretty sure it's also pretty high.
Oh well, damn.
I mean, my wisdom is 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is mine? Oh, maybe I'm not wise. Maybe I'm silly.
My
Oh, no,
wisdom
I'm 19. Get out of
is-
fucking town. I'm
No,
smarter
my
than
wisdom's
all
a 14. So I'm pretty I'm above average, but not like great.
you. You're like,
That's pretty above average, man.
I know, but
but you could
Well, like,
definitely
you-
mistake hearing gourd for guard in every situation, especially when you have a big magical gourd in your pocket.
Well, let's just take a poll real quick before we do the miracle. Who thinks that we should help her at the chance of upsetting Minkare?
I have absolutely no issues because he's gonna be upset either way.
How do you
I
know
mean,
that?
if we don't do anything, then what does he have to be upset about?
He killed it. We killed his Scarlet Triad.
Yes, but if they're controlling him, that's good for us. If they're controlling him, or if he's doesn't know what they were doing or didn't know, that's also good for us. The only time that's bad for us is if he's in charge of them anyway, and then we've gotten our proof. If he's mad about that, we've gotten all the proof we need. We didn't need to go down there anyway.
I mean,
That's what I'm
if he's
saying.
If he's still under the control of your aunt, then he could still be angry about it and not have been the one pulling the strings, because his strings could still be held.
Unfortunately, we tried to kill her and we couldn't. So if
Yeah.
he's under their control, then we are either going to die to him or he's going to die to us. There's no other outcome. If he's under control, I don't think. Because I don't think going into that place is going to give us the item controlling him. And if she had the power to do anything anyway, us finding proof that he's being controlled in there isn't going to change anything because he can already destroy them. She said so herself. So, like, what good is this?
Or maybe he's just
over this shit.
I don't see the issue. That's just me. I really don't see the issue with us helping out here.
My issue is that I do not want to bring Minkare's wrath down upon Breach Hill. Or the Ekujai elves, or Kintargo, or Kolvar, or Katapesh, or the gnomes outside of Katapesh that helped us, or
one old guy, or who's actually young.
Yeah, or any number of people that have assisted us or befriended us, or that we are like a bastion there in Breach Hill. We employ half of that town. The Citadel itself probably provided years, if not a decade's worth of employment, work, and food for these families. Like,
so think it through. He shows up. We don't do this. What is our plan? What does our discussion with him look like?
I think we just tell him what we know. I mean, at the very least, we show him the shard that we have and let him know that someone is either controlling him or intends to try and control him.
Or what if he's trying to use it?
Why would a gold dragon use an orb of gold dragon kind? He already has control of himself.
Or other dragons.
Why would a gold dragon need to control another gold dragon?
If he's that controlling that he would kill all of everything we've got into contact with.
He's looking for a power source for a large sacrifice, whether it be the people of promise or something else.
I'll be completely honest with you. I would not fight this gold dragon to stop him from sacrificing all of these people, including myself, if it would stop Dayhawk from destroying everything.
Again, we are working on assumptions that this ritual would work based on Based on what?
So
do we know the ritual?
You're saying maybe the ritual won't work.
To do?
Maybe the ritual won't work and these people don't need to die. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that we are working on assumptions, and I'd rather have information to test the validity of those assumptions.
There's also the chance that this information of this sacrifice, like sacrificial pact to get rid of Dahak, is lost to us now. So unless we can get back this guy where the information that we need, like this
Jonavar
guy, he might be the only one with this information that we need to stop Dayhawk. If he comes out into the open and Minkare and his almighty power might be being controlled and took care of Jonavar, or Jonavar is captured, or he's just straight dead.
Or he's in the Citadel working on this ritual.
Or he's in the Citadel working on this ritual, in which case we have the information and we can give our help.
Or his expert advice was that this ritual is not real and doesn't work, and Minkari sent him home.
Either we know it,
or he ate him. What are we going to do about it?
We either know enough or we don't. We're as an elf, you know that I do like to take my time making decisions, but we can't make decisions on incomplete information.
I think this is giving us information. It's also giving the people, like, this is good for the people of Promise.
Or it's bad for the people of Promise, because maybe once we do this, Minkari will just destroy
everything.
And then
we have to kill Minkari.
But the people die anyway.
We can't assign probabilities to any of these.
I'm just saying I don't want,
because we don't know.
I don't want every decision that I have made since we gained access to Alcetta's ring, since we found out about the Cult of the Cinders, since we found out about the Scarlet Triad, since we found out about the Ekujai elves and their banishment of Dayhawk, who is living in some kind of quasi plane of existence in Alcetta's ring, who's gaining access to our own plane, has been to save as many people as possible. And so I think fucking over a dragon that alone could destroy, God, countless millions of lives, dozens, if not hundreds of cities on his own, is not a choice that we need to be making lightly on the whims of someone we just met.
Rin, what is the chance of the ritual working?
Well, I don't know why you're calling me Rin, but I don't know anything about the ritual. Sorry. We don't know anything about the ritual because we haven't talked to the...
Short for Jaren, that's why.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
So we haven't talked to the person that knows what the ritual actually is.
Yes, and that person's name is?
Minkari.
Or?
No, Jonavar.
Who was researching it, and he was brought here for it, so he would be the subject matter expert. So again, another point to helping this young lady out.
So looking for Jonavar in the city where we can legally be and won't upset Minkari, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go into his private citadel where his private papers, laboratories, or whatever ritual building is without talking to him first. There are too many lives that depend upon my actions here in a place ruled by, something that is on par to try and perform a ritual that can kill a god? No, thank you. That is not somebody I want to anger. I think we can take the captain of the guard. I don't think we can take Minkari.
Why would we need to take this? She's a good person. She's just looking out for the people. We wouldn't need to take her.
Also, Minkari is not here. If we do this with the alacrity with which you've shown us that you can get us in and out of places, we can be in there.
Do we have a reasonable suspicion that we could take Minkari in every aspect? If we could sneak through here and he wouldn't know, if we could fight him and take him on one-on-one, like, do we have this belief, or do we think he would just fuck our day up 100%?
That manifestation of Dahak almost fucked us up, and I can't imagine that a gold dragon willing to go mano-a-mano with that aspect when it took 5 of us and we barely survived is something we want to do.
Was he willing to go mano-a-mano with Dahak?
He's researching apparently a ritual that with enough sacrifice would give him the power to do so?
Or he's on Dahak's side and he's trying to erase that ritual.
Man, you're talking about a lot of not having the information. That you're willing to go after information based on an assumption.
If that's where Jonavar is, and he got disappeared, he got vanished by Minkari. What else is there? He could have just left. People don't just leave Promise. It seems like.
I feel like the best reason to seek out
has
information
anybody
is
said
based
that
on
to
an
us,
assumption.
Cody?
Said what?
Okay. I'm going to retcon something.
Okay.
This might change things. I read the thing wrong. And in my tired state, I messed it up. Minkari did not force marriage onto him. She got feelings for him.
Okay.
And then when she saw that was interfering with her work, Minkari's great his purpose, his whatever it's called.
Well, Minkari also has control over who she marries.
Exactly, and that she thought
she cannot marry
Minkari should have that decision, not her. But then
She realized she had
Joan of Arc
feelings.
himself convinced her, like, no, be with me. And then when Joan of Arc was going to finish his work with Minkari, she would leave with him, and then Joan of Arc was disappeared.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
So
sorry,
that's even more.
I kind of messed that
I
one up a
think
little bit.
there is one risk that in almost every situation, this risk is something we will have to deal with, where Minkari goes crazy. Unless he's just fully good and he's been hoodwinked, he is going to try and kill everybody.
Once again, we're making choices based on the mewing and love sickness of a woman who didn't get to be with the person she loved. She has no proof that he's killed or anything.
That's what we're trying to find.
Even if Minkari sent him away specifically so they couldn't marry, that's like a political thing.
So we
That's
already
between
know,
her and Minkari and should not involve
we
us.
already know so at this point, would we have gotten information that this citizen contract is a real thing?
Yes, you would. I
Right.
mean, I'm
So-
sure you guys would have
That's
taken some
right,
time
we
to
did
talk
hear
to
about-
people.
Yeah.
Need to be part of the contract.
So one, we do know the citizen contract exists, that they don't have free will and majority access.
And most
things.
people buy. Most everybody buys in to Minkari's
Yeah,
like.
they're not upset,
greater
but the
good.
contract is a real thing.
It's a real actual thing that
Can we-
binds them. Yeah,
Is there
already-
is there an
like,
actual contract that we could read?
it's a
I don't
magical
know.
contract. I
Oh, is there
believe.
no physical paper?
No, not
We
not,
would-
pro-
we
not
would know
provided that
its
we would
words.
be able to give.
No,
to us,
you
but-
can't. I mean,
but in game world, yes.
yes,
probably.
you can probably find that. I wonder where.
Well, I mean, if they all agree to
I
it,
wonder.
then why can't they tell us what's in the contract?
No, we would be able to figure out what's in the contract. I think
Shouldn't
we
we just be
would
able to-
know.
Shouldn't we just know what's in the
That's what
contract
we.
it's
That's what
talking
we.
about?
Yes.
So,
And
so
that's
what
we said,
is
like,
exactly the terms of the contract? And
Uh,
did they not have the
hand-
free will to
hand
say
wave.
yes or no?
hand wave?
NDAs, baby.
Did they have the free will to accept or decline?
Well, the big question here, I think, whether or not everyone was specifically chosen. Everyone is very carefully chosen for promise by Minkari,
Okay.
right? And they all have to this contract of citizenship that allows Minkari total control over them to make sure they have the happiest, most wonderful lives they could live. Now, the question you are asking yourselves, do they have the free choice if Minkari is in fact killing them or doing whatever it is? Or do they know that choice is
Be made for them. Even.
yes, were they aware of that? That's the question you are asking.
No, I'm specifically asking if they did not agree to that, did Minkari send them the fuck home?
I mean,
Presumably,
agree to
because there
what?
would only be people.
To
that are
the magical contract. If
There are
they
people that said no.
yeah,
I mean,
what happened to the people
well,
that said no? Because that's where the free
they
will
aren't
is.
let
They wouldn't
into.
have been there to begin with.
Yeah, they aren't let into the city.
Okay.
So then they had the choice.
I mean,
that is kind of saying like, oh, you signed a bad deal. Well, go fuck yourself.
Well,
That
that's
is kind of
that's
that
the
area.
lawful.
no, I mean, no one is forced into the contract.
That's what I'm saying. A lawful good character, a lawful evil character would be completely okay with that. A lawful neutral character would be completely okay with that, and a lawful good character would be completely okay with that because they
Yeah.
had the freedom of choice at the beginning.
A true lawful good. Well, then it comes down to about the implementation of the contract, right? The law
Yes.
says whether or
Yeah.
not it's like okay to have that, and then the good neutral evil is about your use of the contract.
So if this were
So what,
really
what do we
Finsler,
know about said contract other than
Oh, like,
They
That
give
is
themselves
essentially-
completely to Minkari to make all choices about
I mean
their
that's
existence in
basically
life.
all. I mean, they're not gonna like.
so what's the alternative if they don't sign the contract?
They don't get to come
They-
to
they-
They
promise.
don't
Yeah.
get into.
Yeah, they don't get into
So-
Utopia.
Utopia. Yeah.
Basically,
So that kind of sounds like a shitty. Like I would hate to be on the
It's
end
a
of that ultimatum.
timeshare. It's
Well,
a
what-
timeshare pitch.
Well, where would you go
They got-
if you didn't sign the contract?
Back home. Because they-
wherever you
Yeah.
came
Wherever
from.
you came from.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's the whole point. The city is called Promise. The promise is Minkari will give you everything you need.
Does
You
it
will
look like Minkari has been filling his end of the bargain?
this place on the surface, like she even says, looks
So
like
then the
Utopia.
what is
do
the
we know
end
what
user
the
terms?
Do we know about the specific sacrifice?
You do not know exactly what this sacrifice is. You probably have ideas.
Since they're by the wording of this contract, would it technically be lawful for Minkari to sacrifice the lives of the citizens without
That
them
would be
knowing?
1,000% against anything that anybody would want
A
ever.
neutral
I
No,
would-
not want. No, not lawful good. Is
Yeah.
it by the law, by written?
I'd sign a contract to say, hey,
The answer is yes. In this
Yes?
case, guys, the answer is yes in this case.
that sacrifice is what people would want.
No.
No.
Is it? Can
Is it
it by the
legal?
contract?
Yeah, legally
yes,
by
by
the
the
contract.
contract. He can do
Because Minkari, the
Oh, yes,
contract
sorry,
is
yes.
Minkari has
Yes.
total 100% control of their every micromanaging their lives.
So,
How
to
long-
every,
How long has
based on our
Promise been
reading of the,
around?
don't
I think hundreds of years.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time.
He's been building a culture of perfect souls.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I mean-
he wasn't under control of any orb hundreds of years ago when this happened.
It could have
So-
very well been a good idea,
Which is
and
why
then
she's
turned bad.
concerned that he's now corrupted.
Well, that's
and
the whole
something
thing.
weird
She
is
used to
happening.
buy into this completely,
And some
but
weird
something
shit's going down.
happened that
Yes,
she
something
no longer
Something
does.
happened, and
Yes.
David Koresh is a bad dude now.
No, something happened, and she fell in love with somebody, and then Minkari didn't let her have it as per the agreement she made for the contract.
Cody,
Her
can you
fucking problem.
Cody, can you read through what the other things are? That's not just that.
Hold on here.
Sometimes you click
I'd also
agree, and
say-
sometimes you get your mouth sewn to some Japanese guy's asshole and he eats
Oh my god,
cuttlefish.
what the?
That's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
Big
Is
reference,
what is
bro.
the end user terms? That's like a big thing as well. Like, can I leave promise? Can I
He still
say, never
can't
mind?
read.
Or because it didn't sound like she had a choice in the matter of, oh, actually, I would want to leave promise with this person. It was
No, she
Yeah, he
doesn't
has to
have a
go.
choice. Her choice was made when she agreed to the contract.
that is so manipulative, and that's
do
a
we-
terrible contract.
not-
That's
Do we
not
know
a
that-
good
And
And you don't
contract.
have to sign it.
No. You don't like a contract that is signed and then you can't ever get out of. That is a terrible contract. That is evil as shit.
So why sign it?
Yeah, then why sign
Because
it?
you're promised with utopia. You're promised with the best
But
thing
she's
ever.
but
as
she's
soon as
living-
I as
she's
soon as
living
I
in
see
utopia.
no, because as soon as I see, oh, I'm not actually getting everything I want. This is the part of the deal I want
doesn't-
out.
It doesn't say you get everything you want.
No,
The
it
contract
doesn't.
said you need for nothing, and she
So how can
needs
I
for
get
nothing.
out of the contract? Can I not? Because then no one can leave promise
Yeah, you can.
unless
die.
they're forcibly removed.
You could die.
Violent. That's exactly it.
Yeah, but you
Minkari
could,
decided that
and then you
No,
can
Oh,
be
only-
resurrected.
only Donovar has gone missing.
Yeah, we've got.
Exactly.
We're gonna blow up. Who? He's not even a citizen.
I'm gonna disappear.
that's
for a few minutes to
exactly
put my
what I'm
daughter to bed.
saying. That's
Okay.
not a good way to run things. That's evil as shit.
It's not. I don't necessarily. At the very worst, it's lawful
This-
neutral.
He's
You
also
guys
not
are
the-
discussing
I think she
exactly
told us,
Asmodeus shit.
he's not-
Contracts.
He's also not the only person who's disappeared.
Oh, he
How do you
isn't.
know that?
I think she told us.
Who else
I guess
she didn't.
disappeared?
She didn't, but I
Oh.
think John's saying that she would have told us
Hmm.
or something. You know.
Let me. Yeah, sorry about that. So let me. Fuck, dude.
Because like we're talking about contracts. Like
I mean,
They're
this is what
not-
Finsler would. This is like some good
I
shit.
know contracts, and I know that that's a shit evil Asmodeus contract if there's no way out of it ever.
Yeah.
That's I sign my soul away for the rest of eternity to live in promise. Oh yeah, it's great. It's utopia. It's this hedonistic pleasure
As-
palace.
As far as we know, he doesn't gain their souls, does he?
No, that's obviously it's not actually about the souls. I'm saying that is the realm of what we're dealing with here. Is I sign away all of my rights as a human being so I can live this perfect life that you are promising me. And I can't
Yes,
ever say
I trade.
no. I don't.
trade my freedom for the perfect life that you promised me.
And
they're
if he
getting.
is,
They're
Hmm?
getting that perfect life.
if they are not satisfied with it, they can. Oh, that should be the way that contract works. Is it's my perfect life. You are not giving it to me, so I don't like. I want to end my part of the contract. It should be a reasonable discussion. It should have been, hey, do you want to live in promise, or do you want me to get rid of this guy? Which one is it? And that's even still like a crazy ultimatum. That's super toxic and terrible.
I don't know. We don't know
But-
Roller 300 because like Cody hasn't told us that we see anything that doesn't seem like the perfect life.
Like she even said, and yeah, she did. She would have mentioned very briefly, like something like this has happened before with John, like with John of Arc, but she never really gave it any thought, basically. But the people here, like most people, as you have, if you've talked to people, they buy into what Mankari is selling. They buy into the promise.
It's not that it's a bad idea. It's the fact that if I can't get out of it, that is the inherently evil part. If there can't be a discussion of, hey, can I leave this contract? Oh, yes, no, blah, blah, blah. If there is no conversation there and Yonavar just disappears after, oh, hey, I'm falling for this guy. Nope, he's gone now. Bye. That's so terrible.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not terrible for the two people involved. Yonavar may be dying to a dragon, but like
Well, okay, then what's the good side of it?
Is Jaren the only one on that? Like,
what's the upside?
it?
Oh yeah, Yonavar needed to go. Why? Literally, what reason? Yeah, he's a gold dragon. Maybe he sees all the possibilities and yada. What would that be good for? Let the person be happy, unless it's a eugenics experiment. That's terrible. And it's, hey, you have to be with the person I want.
Or it's politics, because this is a city / country, nation, whatever, and that person is not a citizen and they can be sent away. The same way that happens in our own world. Do I think that's right? No. I think people should be able to go wherever they want to live and be happy and make a life as long as they're not, disrupting life for other people or whatever. But that's not how politics works.
The issue is the captain of the guard didn't get the choice in this matter.
Because she signed the contract.
And that's gross. Let her leave. That's the evil part. That's exactly what she was about to do. She said she was going to leave with Yonavar after he was done with his, we got to get this pact thing going. Then Yonavar disappeared.
So
she didn't get to talk to.
So she wanted to break the contract that she signed. And because she wanted to break the contract that she signed and didn't get to, we should go piss off a gold dragon. This sounds very stupid. Like, I care nothing about Amarella. Like, she means nothing to me.
Mankari is not... And on her end is not upholding his side of the contract of ensuring her the best life ever.
So can she go to courts?
That's what I'm saying. Is there a choice? Is there a way for her to say, I want out? That should be like, at the very least, the only choice that they can make is I want out. And she can't do that, or she didn't get the choice to do that.
I'm just saying that
she signed away all of her choices, all of her rights.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that that includes leaving is bonkers. Like bonkers evil to me.
That's bonkers to you. But the wording was there. The contract specifically
says... And how is that not evil? That's lawful. It's super lawful. It's totally evil to say you don't get any rights.
Prasha goes to bed.
Yeah.
I don't think it's evil.
Prasha's mind's made up.
It might not be good, but it's not evil because
that's saying that every manipulative contract that has ever existed in the business world is an evil.
Did I ever get anything from Iomade?
Oh, gosh. Yeah. So what was the question again?
Would I be disgracing you? Would I be tarnishing your name if I were to do this?
So
I'm looking for a passage that would effectively say something along those lines or say something against those lines. And my judgment will be 100% whatever she wants me to do.
And this is where you get to flex your game master muscle, Cody, because you get to define what a lawful good deity thinks about this specific contract.
This specific contract.
Or about, isn't this question not about the contract, but about investigating what Mankari's up to?
It has nothing to do with the contract.
So it has nothing to do with the contract.
Yeah,
no. So investigating.
No, give me a passage. Give me an exit.
Oh God!
No, this is part of it. Investigating the gold dragons chambers.
So you
on the topic of dragons,
you pull out your. Does her book even have a name? I know some of them do.
Pocket handbook.
You get your pocket handbook of fucking
The acts of Iomade are more often just the acts. It
yes.
recounts the 11 miracles that she performed.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, you pull out the pocket handbook.
It's the 12th miracle. No one talks about it.
You flip through it.
The 12th miracle. Don't give away all of your rights to a gold dragon in a contract that is magically binding that you can't break.
Yeah, because that's evil. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
This is a different topic.
And
sorry, wrong page.
You get the idea that that it could cause a lot of trouble.
Trouble, but not disgrace.
Would Iomade accept, or like, does she want or not want him to essentially cause one crime in order to do more good or do more damage?
Let me check the paladin tenets.
Oh, what?
Because
Iomade has specific paladin tenets written up in the first edition book. Got access to that.
What are those?
Yes.
Oh,
okay. Well, okay. All right. Yeah. So are you looking up those tenets? I mean, I have your answer.
Okay. Give it to me.
So the answer is, that you would be committing a crime against the
city of promise.
Against, well, you would be committing a crime for somebody else, basically, against the city's very strict laws. Every citizen is obviously held to these standards. And yeah, I mean, it would be committing a crime.
Is it a yellow card or is it a red card?
Probably be red card, bro.
Okay. So under the paladin causes, I must act with honor, never take advantage of others, lie, or cheat. Yeah. I must respect the lawful authority of legitimate leadership wherever I go and follow its laws. Therefore,
lawful legitimate is the.
I can't disprove that it's not. I can't prove that it's not legitimate. So I have to assume
it's definitely legitimate. He said you can live here.
I will not stop you from going, but I will not be going with you. Yeah. I will be sitting my ass right here until I can make heads or tails of it. And there's nothing you can say or do short of divine intervention that will convince me otherwise.
Hey, my two gods, can you talk to Iomade real quick? Just get her on the phone.
I will learn the weight of my sword without my heart to guide it. It is worthless. My strength is not in my sword, but in my heart. If I lose my sword, I have lost a tool. If I betray my heart, I have died. I will have faith in the inheritor. I will channel her strength through my body. I will shine in her legion, and I will not tarnish her glory through base actions. I am the first into battle and the last to leave it. I will not be taken prisoner by my free will. I will not surrender those under my command. I will never abandon a companion, though I will honor sacrifice freely given. I will guard the honor of my fellows, both in thought and deed, and I will have faith in them. When in doubt, I may force my enemies to surrender, but I am responsible for their lives. I will never refuse a challenge from an equal. I will give honor to worthy enemies and contempt to the rest. I will suffer death before dishonor. I will be temperate in my actions and moderate in my behavior. I will strive to emulate Iomade's perfection.
As is Pathfinder 1.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same lore. Yeah. It's lore.
Yeah, lore, I don't think anything's changed.
Yeah.
10 years have passed. Iomade's like, nah, fucking do crimes.
Yeah, no, I'm evil now.
I'm evil. Oops.
Okay, so next question. I'm gonna. Is this a once per day thing?
They serve as examples of other, and their code demands they protect the weak and innocent by eliminating sources of oppression rather than merely the symptoms. They may back down or withdraw from a fight if they are overmatched, but if their lives will buy time for others to escape, they must give them. Their tenets include the followings that I read.
Yeah. Next, I'm gonna read another part.
Right. I mean, I was also gonna do.
What would be the worst digression or transgression?
The worst of the two. Like,
would it be worse to go on this thing and potentially kill everybody, or would it be worse to not go on this thing, have my teammates be underpowered for this, and then they die, and as a result of that, everybody else dies?
Well, if the other four of us go, wouldn't be underpowered.
Is that what I'm
because
questioning? Is that abandoning them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I'm not leaving in the middle of the thing, right? It's not like we go there. Oh no, bad guy shows up. I'm out later. I'm saying I'm putting my foot down before we even do anything. I'm not abandoning you. I'm literally telling you I will not join you.
Yes.
So is it the worst evil committing the crime or leaving my friends to possibly die?
I see.
I might be biasing it a bit, but that's the gist.
So and basically, so.
Oh, hold on, I gotta make another religion.
Oh, well, yeah, you gotta make a religion check.
It's gonna
she's
be
like,
oh,
she's like, I almost gave you some sort of.
Hold on.
40.
even
okay.
the paladin code of Saren Ray would fucking would not let you go in there.
I don't know.
I mean, I can read it too if you want the paladin's code.
It's too.
I mean,
I'm
you
not a
for one, you would probably personally feel there's probably nothing down there they couldn't handle. But I mean, unless Minkari himself is down there, like, what are you doing? He has his little reading glasses on.
But then he wasn't down there.
Yeah, exactly. So that alone, but so the greater crime here would be committing the crime.
Okay.
Hey, for that, I would use my miracle to ask.
Miracle?
I would ask if we can expect excessive retaliation, and this is how I'm wording it. If we can expect excessive retaliation for committing this transgression.
You don't need to cast miracle with that. You can just augury.
You don't even need to cast the spell.
Whatever.
You know Minkari's gonna fuck us up, dude.
Yeah.
No, excessive. I'm talking about he would fuck our day up if he caught us. Sure. Would he come and attack Breacha? Would he come? Because he is lawful good, theoretically. So it's like, why would he go to revenge?
So if he's lawful good and he's making people disappear, then why wouldn't he make other people disappear if we crossed him?
All right, well, that's what I'm asking. I don't give a shit. This is what I'm asking.
So the question, and how does this work exactly? Because I've never answered a question based off of this, and what kind of.
You request aid directly from a divine source. Your divine source. Here's the text here.
Okay.
Your divine source always refuses a request out of alignment with its nature, and it might grant a different request than the one you asked for. Casting a miracle can do any of the following things. GM might allow you to try using miracle to produce greater effects than these. Doing so may be dangerous, or the spell may only have a partial effect. So I don't know if there's a spell listed in here because it's.
Yeah, bro, it's just augury.
there's a higher level one called commune. So casting miracle to do the same things as augury and commune would get you more information, in my opinion. It would be more clear because you're using,
commune's a ritual. Does that matter?
No.
I'm just producing any effects, so it's kind of like, would this be within the realm of a 9th level divine spell? And I think
a 19th level character using miracle to try and get information from their god is definitely within the bounds of what miracle would be able to do.
Yeah,
I don't even think I would screw with you.
Yeah, no, I mean, so basically, repeat your question.
Could we expect drastic retaliation from Minkari if we were to steal from him? This includes attacking Breachill, attacking the Echo Jaels, attacking Corvosa, attacking the dwarves down in Dwarfland, in
Kolvar.
Kolvar, yeah.
Can you just ask him what his fucking planet like?
Yeah, could you just could you go down to the archives for us?
Yeah, wait. I mean, if they could, I don't know if they would have that information.
I mean, plane shift is a spell within the bounds of a 10th level miracle, so maybe.
I mean, I've got wish as well. I can.
I mean, you guys might be able to circumvent this completely.
Oh,
I mean, certainly. Saren Ray herself is definitely not going to go down there and go to the fucking library, but she might send a fucking herald, and that's just as good.
Yeah, if I could get that going,
or she might just come back and be like, "You are my herald, darling. You should go and check," and then you'll have your answer. You know?
There we go. All right. So then, I guess I could ask for that instead.
But the way that you're wording it, she'd be like, "Yes, you can go and check yourself. You could definitely."
We've been having this whole discussion. I don't know the bounds of miracle. That's all. I straight up, I would ask for the most.
There is no balance to miracle.
Not balance, bounds.
There are no bounds to miracle.
Yeah.
So then, yes.
Word your answer. Your question, please.
All right. could we have divine assistance in researching Minkari's plans? Preferably what happened to Yonavar, and what his plans for promise are.
Specifically about with the ritual.
Oh.
And the ritual. Yeah, just everything that we can learn from the Citadel, please. Thank you. Could we get divine assistance with that? Can I get a number 2 to go?
Sorry,
I'll
we're
sub
out
to
of the
your
number 2.
OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh well, okay. Yep.
All right, sure. I got a nice.
Do you tip?
I'll make chicken. Of course, I'll tip my god.
Of
I'm a good
course.
guy.
So yeah, he'll tip his fedora.
Before you, out of nowhere.
Ooh.
Let's talk about this for a second here.
This is contacting both Sarah and Ray.
Oh
and...
yeah, I really. This is fun because I didn't think anything like I could do anything like this, but this is.
And while he's doing that, I will cast scrying to figure out where Jonavar is. I know
So
his
how
name.
does scrying? Can you do without ever meeting him?
If I know their
You take
name,
a
yes.
penalty.
Oh,
okay.
Jonavar. Yeah, she would have given you all the deets. You know all the deets.
Can you draw us a picture?
Range is planetary.
So as long as he didn't send him to another planet,
As long as he's not hanging out with Figgle.
As long as he's not with Figgle.
either by name or by touching one of his possessions or a piece of its body. So if she had something from him, I can also do that.
Don't touch
You
it.
haven't
If you haven't met the target in
DC
person,
is too
scrying
low.
DC is 2 lower. If you're unaware of the target's identity, its DC is
10 lower.
scrying
Because the target is making a save.
2 lower. Oh yeah, scrying's DC is 2 lower. If you haven't met the target in person, let's see. Okay.
Jonavar
they
be
can-
like,
can-
yeah, I'm
can-
legendary will.
Can you?
That's right.
But they can fail their save if they want to, right?
If he wants to be found, does he know he wants to be
Yeah,
found?
does he know he's? Do you know?
If
does
he
know what
just
spells
feels
is?
the senses of someone scrying on
Yeah.
him, is he gonna go, who's looking at me?
I don't know
Stop
that
it.
you could fail something like that. I mean, I guess maybe if you were like, I wish somebody would find me.
Yeah, like if
Maybe you're
trapped
maybe
in-
you're
Oh, so
failing.
maybe if he's like trapped up, chained up, and he's like, I need help. If someone find me, he's been calling out.
Yeah.
But if he's just like chilling somewhere, who's that? Stop it! Stop looking at me.
Like
That's
a
the question.
like a reflex save, you could fail if you just don't dodge, right?
Yeah, you could be desiring what a will save. Like I guess
Yeah.
that would be what it is.
Yeah.
If
If it's
in
like,
my
oh,
game, if you ever elected to fail a saving throw against a damaging effect, I would just make you take maximum damage, just because you're an idiot.
Okay. So
for
you're
reflex, yeah, for a damage.
So are you scrying before this happens?
I mean,
That
I think
might
they're
be
all
more
doing it at the same time.
Side-
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's resolve your scrying.
So I basically, it's just an eye over top of him.
He screams when he sees an eye. I hate eyes.
But it's invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's just exclaiming that he
Oh
hates.
my
eyes.
god, you would have to make a secret perception check if someone scried me because of my fucking true perception. That's fucking hilarious.
Okay, so here's what you see. You see a small room that has modest accommodations, such as a bed, a small table, and a small shelf sparsely filled with books. So like a room, a nice little room, right? It looks to have everything like a dorm room or something, right?
Okay.
And you see an elven man, and he looks like this. Oh, sorry, I didn't show it to everyone. He looks like this.
Ooh, he is not looking good.
Yeah, he is in his room. He is sitting at a little desk. Little table there. And it looks like he's writing.
Would you allow? Do you think I'm familiar with him enough now that I could use sending?
I mean, you're
Now that
viewing
I've-
him. You
now
know
that I've-
his name and
yeah.
everything. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Are you on the same planet?
Yeah, he's on Earth.
Galarian-
not
he's on Earth.
but yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
he's on the
If he's on
same.
Galarian, then
Yeah.
go- you can go ahead.
Jonavar, my name is Prasha. I'm a brethren, and I'm friends with what's her name?
Hey, you only get 25 words.
Jonavar, this is Prasha. I'm friends with.
Jonavar,
I'm Prasha. Are you safe?
Aramello.
Are you safe? And are you in the Citadel? Do you need help?
probably 25. You have like 2 more. Please, thank you. P.S.
Okay. Let's see. And so he
Arm
okay. So,
question mark.
okay. So he can respond, correct?
Immediately, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
He like perks up. Let's see. I got 25. See. I'm just trying to paraphrase here. What
Does
he's
he know
supposed to-
he only has 25 words?
I mean, I think he would
He's
understand.
a magic user, right?
Yeah, I think
knows
he
the whole-
understands what's happening here.
Okay.
Hey, I am safe. What are your intentions?
Gotta cast it again.
Yes. I am in the Citadel.
Okay.
Pull out another scroll.
Yeah.
Fast and
Yeah. I mean, and then this is fine. I'm gonna say this is a little bit, but like this will take a little bit before.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is
Put
fine.
put another coin in the
Yeah.
payphone.
Yeah, no, doing something like this is going to take steps. So
concerned, Minkari, overreaching or corrupted, and wish to avoid disaster.
And save you.
And save the world.
Okay, that's it.
okay, yeah. He responds, Minkari's freaking glorious endeavor is noble.
That's all I needed to know. Shit.
But
but there we go.
That's 6 words. Keep going, Cody.
Stop counting.
But
It's 25.
he plans to sacrifice the entire city.
What I thought.
Oh,
Yeah. To stop a god of destruction from destroying all life on Galarian. I'm okay with this, actually, still.
I tried to convince him otherwise, and he locked me away.
Ah.
Look at what
I think your last word was he.
Yeah. Oh,
shut
yeah.
up. You know,
Yeah,
we would have used another fucking.
I was just about to get to that.
I'll pay the extra gold for another.
And then the last thing he says, and the ritual will fail.
Oh, that's new.
Well, I mean, once Prashta tells us, maybe.
Okay.
Prasha decides that he's done with the party. He leaves.
Yeah.
Is there sending again? Is there alternatives to ritual that will work? Question mark. Female's name insert here.
Misra.
Worried about your safety.
Loves kiss.
Love kick it. XO.
Yeah, because since XOs are not words, we can put as many as we want.
Yeah, that's just one word. It's just a whole line of XO.
Can we attach emojis to this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
emojis aren't words.
Colon and a colon, right bracket.
Your girl misses you. Smirk.
Eggplant squirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, not now.
Stop.
No, he's like,
he sends back.
This
a
is
picture
taking.
that is
I
too
need.
crude.
Can you get me out of here? Will take too long to explain in sending.
All
I
right,
can't talk over text. Call when you can.
Miss you, BB.
Prasha turns to his friends and says, commune with your gods. The ritual is a sacrifice of all the people of promise, which do we know the population?
Enough.
Big.
Enough that I don't want the sacrifice.
It's huge.
For a failed ritual too?
And will not work and will result in the death.
This is funny because Jaren's like, damn, we've got to do something, and everybody's like, finally, Jaren, I can just sit down.
Fucking damn it, Jaren.
and then he's
Well,
like,
here's the fun thing.
and then Jaren clears it up. He goes, no, not that. We've got to find a way to make sure sacrificing all these people works to stop drop down.
No, we could just not sacrifice them.
Because Jaren believes sacrificing all these people, including himself, to save all of Galarian
That would be a
is an
great
okay trade-off.
If that's the best solution, sure. If we can find another better one, we'll do that.
And so almost destroyed Breach Hill. I'm not willing to wait too long to fucking find a better one.
That's why we'd save him now. We're going. I packed my bags.
I will use one more sending scroll to
Did you just mention Doris all in there? If you
I would
can
have to
see
tell
it and it's within a mile?
I can't so I can see I need to look up and I would have to teleport, not dimension door, I think.
Well, teleport can put you off target by a mile, so we just end
yeah,
up
but no,
anywhere in the city.
I have a feat, and I think it would have to be teleport.
Greater teleport.
You should be able to dimension door if you're scrying.
No such thing as greater anymore, man. It's just heightened.
Hold on, I have to look it up. So why don't we move forward with the
yes. So don't worry. Okay.
Well,
so you say your wording
answers a lot of things that I was going to we were using my miracle for.
I would imagine you guys would probably do this before, right? Just to make before the miracle.
Yeah, if this would have, because now I don't even know what
I cannot dimension door because I've not been there before.
Okay,
I would probably use a miracle to get us in there then. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll tell me what you want to do with miracle, and I will see what I can do as your god.
I'm holding off.
This is what you should do with miracle. If you can get me the schematics of the place, and then between all of our knowledge, Crashta can pinpoint exactly which room it is, I can at least get in there.
Yeah.
Put him in the gourd and then get out.
All I need is I would be able to ask him where precisely he is with ascending, and then I could use teleport.
I mean, we don't even have to teleport. I can walk through walls.
This is a dragon citadel.
Yeah,
there might be anti-teleportation stuff going on.
Yeah, but you can't not get me in.
Yeah. So
I mean, we could get you in.
One more sending. Is teleports safe where you're located in the citadel? Are there any other details you can provide?
Oh my god. He's like, this again?
Stop texting. God.
Yeah, God.
New phone, who dis?
Get the message, Prashta.
He just sends back the pool game.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess I'll play. Takes 20 castings of sending just to play the game.
He messaged back, no, you cannot.
Well,
we can't what?
Teleport.
Oh,
have you ask your god to succor him to us for protection? Surely Saren Ray would want to protect him.
Yeah, she would. Why are you saying that? So yeah,
because she hasn't protected anyone else in this damn group that worshipped her. Pick is dead. You were dead.
It's not.
It took the intervention of a real god for Pharasma to bring you back.
It is not as simple a situation as that.
Sounds very simple to me.
Right.
Ask Saren Ray to bring him to you.
In either case, well, that would still be in the binds of teleportation, wouldn't it? If I was like, hey, get him out of here.
It's miracle. Quit trying to use the rules of the book.
That would be teleportation.
No,
it would be a teleportation effect.
Teleportation lets you go somewhere. You're specifically asking a deity to be like, yeah, bring me.
Hey, can you screw the rules for me real quick?
Yeah, it's no, because it's using a teleportation effect.
How do you know that that's what Saren Ray would use to teleport?
All right, then I would ask her, hey, can you send in an army of angels to break him out of there?
No, because it'd be using too many resources. That's not valid.
Well, then that's the thing. I can't think of what I would use miracle for other than we know where he is, so we can't teleport in there, right? If I can ask for help from above when we need it, that might be more important, but we don't need anything right now. We know where he is.
You literally have the power to ask this goddess that you swear wants to do the greatest deeds of good.
Yes.
That you swear, but you won't ask her to bring him safely to you? And you have the power to do that?
Fine. I mean, I guess if we were going the next day, I would have no problem asking for this.
Just cast it
situation.
again.
Well, I didn't cast in the first place.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that would be my miracle, is bring Yonavar to us. Please. Thank you. Love you.
Why can't we teleport into the Citadel?
Because Minkari has protections
That
in
would
the Citadel against teleportation, apparently.
Pretty sure he did.
Well, that's what you
Hmm.
told us. That's what he told us, or told Prastia.
Well,
Well,
I think also it might just be so we don't do what Skull and Shackles did. I think this might be the GM going, no, you're not allowed to teleport there. Teleport out.
We'll
I would be
find
like
out.
that.
yes.
I never circumvent player power.
Well, here's the fun part. Jonavar shows up, but he's inside out.
Well,
Like that
this
scene
is
from Galaxy Quest.
Okay. Well, that's okay. We can resurrect him. That's fine.
You know,
I mean, they have to take a stop in the positive energy plane, so he's just toast.
yeah,
The Guardians of the Galaxy deliver him.
yeah, that's right. Fucking
What's
Star Lord.
y'all?
I have my AC
Disney
wrong
probably
because
owns Paizo
Dude.
too. It's what?
at this point.
But yeah, so you ask Sarenrae to bring Jonavar to you as a miracle and as a favor to her most humble servant.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yes,
Love
please.
you. Also for Esma, if you want to help. I don't know if you want to.
You are asking two separate gods.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chief
For
Finsler, why do
for
you get to
Razma-
worship two gods?
Pharasma just yanks him out of the mortal coil as a soul, sticks him in a Duskwalker's body, and makes him appear in front of you as a completely different person.
It's like, no, not like, no, we want him intact, guys. You know this. You're my
Jaren's
gods.
like, are you sure that she's a good deity? I mean, the evidence is pretty damning here.
So what happens?
Sarenrae is so evil to Jared, dude. Nothing in this game that's
That's true.
happened has made her good.
Yeah. So here's my. I mean, I guess I don't really have to explain anything to you guys.
Nope.
Nope.
You
And
sure don't.
he shows up right before you. I know exactly how it happened.
He delivers
Oh.
pizza. Pizza. Oh shit!
You,
What
you
the
see,
fuck?
you see, he still has his like quill in his hand. He's like, what? What is this?
You know what would have
well-
been funnier?
What?
Is if his soul got put into Finsler's body and Finsler was now in
Yeah,
his
the
body.
share-
We have a
Yeah, share with him.
side quest Freaky Friday episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh no, or that one episode with that one movie with Fred Savage.
Oh god, yeah, that one.
Yeah, the one with Judge Reinhold.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, and there he is.
Oh, well,
He's like,
I
thank
always
you.
thought he was an actual judge until I turned about 16. No.
I know. I like him though. He's fun.
Yeah.
He's just judgy.
Well, thank you, Sarenrae for Esma. Hello, Jonavar.
Who are you?
Well, there's Prashta right over there.
There he is again.
Maybe you recognize my voice.
I recognize your emojis.
Poop
Save
emoji,
it
poop
later.
emoji, cucumber, peach.
Yeah. Ooh.
We're just whispering to each other.
Squirt of fluid.
Yeah, oh god.
This game is off the rails.
I know this was just the whole argument was just amazing.
And now we just end up here where we just got the thing that we were gonna go down there for.
Yes,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we didn't break any laws to do it.
Yeah.
That
You had
is-
divine intervention.
The evil, conniving, law-breaking bitch of a goddess Sarenrae did this.
Oh, God.
God damn it!
Uh,
This is for the greater good, Jared.
Mayday would never have done such a thing.
Yeah, she wouldn't because she's a stick in the mud. I said it. I did it.
and
I've
she's
had
like,
character
"Shit,"
growth.
and he pops away. He's gone.
No, wait.
You're
hold on.
lucky this is on a 1-day cooldown, Finsler. Be careful what you say.
Fist
She
fight, let's
passed
go.
the 11 trials, Finsler, the 11 miracles. What did Sarenrae do?
It's in the book, the little pocket book.
She pushed a dude into a pit. What a bully she is, and then made him stay there forever.
We've killed so many people, Jared.
In the name of
Oh
Sarenrae.
no,
Oh my
the
God,
weight of those.
I'm gonna go make a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you'll need
I don't
one.
think we've had much longer. I don't know. Or do we?
We
I don't know.
might. No, we haven't done a single combat. We might make it the whole night.
Yeah,
I this is better than I could have ever done with the combats that were gonna happen.
Okay.
We don't need combats. We're milestone leveling, guys.
So, Yonavar, it is divine intercession that has brought you to us. Thank you.
Well, I see.
We understand that this ritual will not work, and you had another idea, perchance?
How do we make the ritual work? Because if we're going to sacrifice all these people to stop Dayhawk, then
Or
I
if we
definitely want
have
to
a-
make sure that.
Whoa! One at a time. One at a. Who speaks for you?
If we have a better option, we can take that first, and then we'll get to making the ritual work. But is there another way in order to possibly seal the evil that is Dahak?
He's like,
you didn't even let me finish my diary entry.
Okay, we'll get you
No.
back to your diary, and we'll
No,
send you
he
back
says,
to the
like,
Miracle him
Citadel.
back. He's being an ass.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna take a 10-hour rest, and then I'll miracle you right back if you don't tell
great.
us what we want to know.
And he's like, listen, I do believe I have discovered a way to alter the usage of anima invocation. Rather than sacrificing a person and using their soul as a weapon, the ritual could, in theory, augment a person's soul to an extent that their living bodies could become bolstered enough to stand against the manifestation of the Hawk's will in person, to gain a fighting chance to defeat it.
It turns you into an anime protagonist. It's now anime.
We fight in
invocation.
space, push him into the moon.
Now,
You turn into
could you
Sailor
teach
Moon.
us this ritual?
I'll be back in 1 minute.
yeah, well, hold on. He's like, I mean, we would need. I mean, realistically, we would need Menkare's help.
Okay.
And I could. I mean, it would be up to you to convince him in this theory, which I could not do.
Is Minkari under any sort of corruption? Have you noticed? We were fearful of that.
Minkari is obsessed with this ritual and defeating Dahak. He will go to no lengths to do that.
I will go to no lengths.
And I understand, and I believe Dahak's purpose is noble. But
The Hawk's purpose is noble.
I mean, no,
Whose
but
side are you on,
I'm
you
sorry.
son of a bitch?
He rips off his mask. It's Dahak.
Oh.
If
No, but
Makari has good intentions, but the road is.
but it's going.
The road to the nether realm is paved with
Exactly.
The road to hell with one L is paved with
Exactly.
intentions.
If he doesn't believe that he is wrong, if we can't convince him that this will fail, the results will be catastrophic, and Dahak will kill everyone.
Right. So you have met Minkari then.
Yes, I have worked with Minkari extensively.
How
Wednesdays.
powerful is Minkari?
He looks at you very beyond
five of us
anything I
did
have
them?
ever encountered.
Because we fought a manifestation of Dayhawk, and we're able to destroy it, stop it, delay it.
I mean, we were able to defeat the manifestation.
Sorry, I was.
Did we? I mean, when we fought the manifestation of Dayhawk, did we kill it? Did we delay it? Did we destroy it? I mean, what exactly did we do to it?
We dissipated the energies.
You banished him back into the Iodar.
So I don't think the manifestation can die, but at the same time, we killed it as much as we could.
Yeah, the energies were leaking out into our plane, and the storm dissipated on its own, but the source remains.
So is the source inside the Iodara, or would we be going to wherever Dayhawk really is?
I believe that we would be able to access through Alcetta's ring.
If he's trapped by Alcetta's ring, which I believe is the case, he's still there, I think, is what we're working on.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
basically
breaking free, but he is still down there.
He was able to escape momentarily.
through the manifestation.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
So, I mean, Minkari, if he is, do we need his help for the sake of this? Can we go behind his back and work on this alternative ritual?
it might be possible, but Minkari is immensely powerful. So having him in this ritual will only make it more successful.
I think in that case, we try to convince him to leave the ritual, the possible failure ritual, as a last ditch effort. Because if we have a fighting chance versus a one shot, hopefully it kills him, we can take the fighting chance and then do the one shot. It doesn't need to be mutually exclusive. Of course, we know that the one shot won't work, but if that's what he's believing, that's what we can convince him with.
Yes.
Cody,
Jaren
does
sorry.
not have a heart of stone. So while they're talking, I kind of like sneak out and tell one of our 2 guards to go get what's her face.
Well, actually, before you do that, she comes bursting in.
Oh,
Wait, so we took the gourds?
I cast sending while you guys were talking.
Yes.
Oh.
And she runs up to Jonavar and she like just hugs. She's like, what happened? Where have you been?
Saren Ray broke the laws of this realm and this dominion.
I don't care who did what, but you've brought him back. She looks at him and she's like, you're in one piece.
Conniving, evil.
And he kind of,
it's not the time.
he kind of like soothes her. It's like, yes,
issues.
yes, we will discuss all this later. But he turns to you guys. I hope I know you could probably do better than me. I failed because I failed to use logic and reasoning with the hawk. I escalated it. I shouted. I even insulted the great golden dragon.
Minkari, you mean?
Yeah, the great golden.
Glenn, the other one.
He's a doc, yeah.
So, sorry, the hawk has been the only dragon we've been.
You really keep
so
mixing them up
Minkari
so
does-
much that I'm convinced that they are one and the same. And that we
Yeah.
are dealing with-
Minkari is this hawk who invested in some paint.
So Minkari does not know the fatal error
No,
in the ritual,
he's
which
been-
is what? What is the fatal error in this ritual?
That
He doesn't know the Krabby Patty secret
that
formula.
they aren't
Formula-
willing
formula-
themselves. That's
Ah,
Wait, repeat that.
They have
the
to be-
people them willing to. Yes, they're contractually obligated to do what Minkari says, but he never asked them to do it themselves.
so they have to decide to do it themselves, or the ritual fails.
Yes.
It's
What are you
coming up,
hun about?
Finsler.
No, it's not.
I was talking this entire time that this is an evil contract, that it's not going to
It's
do
not an
anything
evil
good.
contract. It's just that the ritual itself
Contract has nothing
requires
to do with the ritual.
Yeah. the ritual requires the selfish
That's
choice of the
exactly-
person, and not you can't just give away your ability to make a selfless action because it's
I'm
not
just being a
selfless.
piece of shit.
Jonavar and Nizra, do you think Minkari can be reasoned with to alter his plans?
It will take some doing. Like I said, I maybe could have myself. He did confide a lot into me, and we worked very closely together. But I was so focused on getting him to listen, and he just wouldn't. And I took it too far. But if you could present to him just logically and make him see, yes, I do think he could. But I will tell you, if he cannot, he must be destroyed.
So, legendary negotiation. Let's go, boy.
Respect
You know,
the 5%.
You know, Finzor, if you can't convince Minkari to do this, then you're going to have to convince the city to willingly sacrifice themselves.
I fully understand that. But I don't see.
I mean,
But
any
with this
reason-
augmentation, they
I mean, he's got
could.
legendary negotiator. Easy peasy.
This is literally, you're asking me to, in case I don't succeed the thing I'm amazing at because I'm God. Well, I'm not God. Okay, sorry, Sarah and Rand Pharasma. But
Well,
I'm
they're
close.
goddess.
I'm God-esque. All right, with talking to
God-ish.
people. If I can't convince a good dragon to do a good thing, and then I have to convince all these good people to also do a good thing, and I can't do either of those things,
What good
I'll
are
put in
you?
my lawyer's badge, and then
Yeah.
we'll all die.
So what's gonna happen to all of our other campaigns? If this campaign is canon, then
This
Yeah, well,
that would
then
be
it's
very
all gone.
awkward. That
Well, I
would be the
mean-
worst TPK to happen.
It'll be to Hawkward, that's for sure.
At the end of all
Is there
of
anything
at
else
the
we
end of
want to?
any campaign that we run, if we fail this, those characters have to try and beat the
The
end
Hawk.
boss of this one.
No,
And
well,
if they can't,
Then
it doesn't
so
it's
matter.
where we
Yeah.
pan away the camera, we pan back the camera, and it's like, oh wait, we're all under Dahak's
yeah.
terrible rule
subjugation.
this entire time. Whoops. Anyway, time to kill him now, please. Thank you. Nope.
So,
all right, next party.
At this time, are we just gonna wait for Menkari to come back
To
like confront and discuss? Is that,
I
is that
mean-
the next step?
I do believe that she promised us fundamental runes.
No, any
Any
weapon, and
weapon armor with
your-
fundament.
with
Yeah.
fundamental runes, or
Can I ask for just the fundamental runes to be slotted onto the?
I think
Can I have the
she would
burger
also
without
just
the
have her
buns?
people put fundamental runes in
Have a
anything you want as
boneless
well.
pizza.
Yeah, I mean, you can. That would be fine too. If you want what you have and you want some runes on there, absolutely. But if there's anything you want, doesn't matter. She'll provide it for you.
Hey, Cody, my magi robes are +2 greater resilient explorers clothing that also do something else. Do you think it'd be reasonable just for me to switch that to a +3?
I think so.
yeah,
I-
you can add
absolutely.
fundamental runes,
I'd
but
probably
you can't
wanna-
change
So-
any property runes.
So
Right.
so +3 major resilient is what we would get.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty sweet.
So
I
that
mean, like,
means
she's
armor
offering you
class-
whatever you want.
Jaren, do you want my weapon?
What is your no?
No, not my weapon that I have. Do you want an extra fundamental rune for a weapon?
No, I've
Like-
got a +3
Are-
major striking already.
Okay, then Buford.
He's got
Um,
+3. I don't
Is
think
mine
he has.
+3 major or just +3 striking?
I'll take it.
I think you. I don't know.
Fuck
You'll have
you,
to
Finn.
look. I know.
Let me double check.
I will come up with something if no one else needs another fundamental rune.
I
Just
mean,
just get the
the-
+3 major.
Yeah, it's +3 major
Resilient.
striking. Mine's already +3 major striking.
Yeah.
plus
No,
2 major resilient.
but we get a armor and a weapon.
I thought it was an armor or a weapon.
No, it's armor and a weapon.
Cody.
Whoa, armor. It's both. Yeah, you get
Okay.
armor.
So it's any
And-
armor and any weapon.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right.
That is
That's a pretty. I mean,
So
That
can
is
we
so
ask for
much
specific
gold.
shit too?
No, it literally that doesn't tell me at all. It just says literally you whatever you want, you get.
Yeah, it literally it says
I think that the
hey, you're
actual
fighting
wording
the final
here-
boss. Be prepared.
I'll give you the actual wording of what
I
it
want
each
says.
PC
PC
all
with
the
a single
popcorn in the
weapon and
world.
armor of their choice as a gift.
Mm.
PCs have their choice of any armor and weapon from the CRB.
Yes,
plus
yes,
any
it's what it
fundamental.
says,
So I don't
yeah.
think it means magical ones. I think
So-
it means like
like
plate
any
mail,
armor, and then you can
Yeah.
put they'll
Oh, I
put the
see, I see.
fundamental runes on there for you. Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so I'll just slap the runes on there. Okay.
But
No,
it's
I'll
still pretty
just-
like it's still legit.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it's a sweet ass deal. Like
Yeah,
you got your
we
iron
should have
subs,
talked to the guy,
yeah.
and at worst, we kill him.
So major resilient. So what does that do?
+3 and +3 to item and item bonus to saving throws and your armor class.
Big philosophical debate. Big shopping ending.
I mean, I'm not shopping, but
Oh. But no, we're gonna get to Minkai.
I got my magic
Oh, so
weapon
can-
and armor.
Never mind. I answered my own question.
No,
What
all I
weapon?
need to do is find enough gold to switch
did
out my
I already
apex
have-
item.
Oh, because the pattern armor and +2.
Oh,
Okay,
the
so
new
it is-
Apex items, yeah.
Yeah, the
it
little
is total
18 one.
+1.
Is this in Secrets of Magic?
Yep.
All right, let me take a look through that.
Yeah, there's one
Oh,
for
there- oh,
each.
What's the new? I don't have my copy yet. Is there a new-
I don't.
You
I
can
don't
ask
have
Ben
it.
for it.
Yeah, Ben will give it to you.
Why
Oh, I
is
mean,
it-
No, he
I
won't.
could
because
probably
that
No,
would
he
be
won't.
that would be cheating.
I
No,
can
we don't
download it
share.
because I purchased it and I
Yeah.
have the
Yeah.
yeah.
+3 to saves as well.
Are we talking
Yeah.
about
All my stats have been fucked with because of
metagaming?
this -1 thing. That's exhausting.
No.
Where
Okay,
did it
so
come
Archivist
from?
Games Emberheart Mask of the Lure. Should I shut up?
What is the
Uh,
wizard? What's the new wizard?
Give me a sec.
All right.
My thing,
mean,
mine's
I'm
a
going
cloak.
I'm gonna have to look through items for my sake because I don't really feel like taking all the time to just kind of scan through everything and be like, oh, this is nice and blah blah blah.
It's a goggle. It's a monocular.
Yeah.
It's a monocular, so it's like but there's only one eye.
Yeah, it's like Cyclops from X-Men.
Yeah. No, but it's not like a visor. It's just one hole.
It's like Deadeye.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Deadshot.
I need this because it's +3 to acrobatics and stealth.
That seems balanced.
And +2 circumstance bonus to armor class against attacks from reactions triggered by movement. Once per hour, an enemy misses you with a melee strike. You slip around the attacking creature with ease. You step without moving away from the triggering enemy and then make a melee strike against the triggering enemy. If you do make a strike, the target attempts a D38 perception check before you roll. Failure, the creature is flat-footed. Critical failure, the creature is flat-footed against all your attacks until the end of their next turn. Oof.
It's only a grappling.
Could I request to get like the same size of weapon I have with my axe, but a warhammer instead, and swap runes over to it, so I get back to having my
you can just ask for a +3 major strike in warhammer.
Yeah, and then it just moves the runes over. Yeah.
Because then I can go back to having the thing I like, which is when I crit somebody, I knock them to the ground. Because this whole hit somebody adjacent never fucking works.
But when we fight Dahak, and he's actually 3 different Dahaks.
Well, did you want a warhammer or did you want a maul?
A maul is the two-handed. Yeah. And it's like the big.
Yeah, I'd want the maul.
Yep.
By which I mean everything.
Hey. I was gonna go with a Darth Maul joke, but
yeah, I almost made a Darth Maul joke, but I was like, you know what? Just let him shop, Cody. Just let him.
Or
shop.
a Richard Maul joke, but I think only 2 other people would get that.
Let's go to the mall today.
I got that. That's good. That's a good one.
Great song.
All right.
All right. Secrets of Magic. There we are.
So now we're embroiled in. You know, every dragon that we've talked to that isn't red has attacked us, right?
How many gold dragons have we talked to?
How many dragons have we talked to that weren't red?
Enough Shumrix was red dragon.
Yeah.
So was Kyrian. Well, there was the blue dragony thing in the end of Cult of Cinders.
Was it a dragon?
It was a dragon adjacent creature, I suppose.
So I feel like we're making a large generalization after
very small circumstance.
All the drakes we fought are also dragons.
Yeah, they're drakes.
We're talking about true dragons.
That's like, I hate all humans because of chimpanzees.
I hate all humans because of drakes specifically. Also,
also a good analogy.
Yes.
Fuck Drake. But either
one.
There are 2 drakes I've ever heard of.
2
They're
examples I've dealt
people.
with your race.
So you guys are now waiting for Minkari. You've gotten all your goodies. And he returns in 3 days.
Well, okay, we'll take that time to find Evil Ant Evil. Ant Bully, the Ant Bully, the movie.
Is that what you guys want to do?
I mean, I don't know what else we would do while we're waiting.
Earn income.
There's
income. Oh, I get 2 gold pieces.
I mean,
let's fucking
Aren't there
go.
things that aren't there things we can train into if we wanted to?
I mean, you
We're
could,
waiting.
yeah.
Turn into. I want to turn into a.
If you want to
dragon.
become part of the Zephyr, it's not the Zephyr guard. It's there's an archetype, yeah? No.
Wow, I can just sell my +3 major striking weapon for 20,000 gold pieces.
You could do that. Why?
I'm going to do that because I already have a +3 major striking weapon. And then I can sell my Apex item for 7,500 and switch it out to the new one.
Yeah, you can do some cool training stuff and promise.
Okay.
We have to be 20th level.
No, well,
does that mean we're 20 level?
You can retrain in guys with the aid of Promise's Masters. You can retrain any feat, skill, or class feature up to 15th level at a cost of 100 GP per level of the feat, skill, or class features being retrained.
It's okay, guys. Age of Ashes.
It only
works like-
takes 3 days.
There we go.
How convenient.
How
Age,
convenient.
Age of Ashes works like Abomination Vaults, where after
Well,
this game, we
Skiller
can take
feed
these
is 3
characters
days.
into Fist of the Ruby Phoenix.
Yeah.
Dude,
Level
this-
20 going in.
So it'd be a large. I'd be looking at a large +3 major striking maul.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Yep.
But also,
Holy
yes.
shit! 4d12 plus
4d12.
11 damage.
The Hawk won't know what hit him.
He'll only hit him
Literally,
as
he'll go
base.
unconscious first attack.
That's
He'll
base.
go to fucking bed.
That's base too. Oh yeah, so like with rage bonus and everything, and then
Yeah,
you
right.
get bigger or something.
But
Oh my god.
think about what I'm going to hit for with my 5d8 or 4d8. Yeah, 4d8 plus 52d6.
Me.
52d6 now.
I don't
For
know how much
what?
it is.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, shut up. There's
Quite a
nothing-
few d6.
If that was the case,
a
I would be
lot.
like, no, rogues are broken. That's silly.
You've
If
been
it was
saying that
fif-
since day one.
Yeah, but that would be 50d6 for an
It's
attack. one
4d6
attack.
from sneak attack, and then 2d6 from precise.
I think it's
That's
5d6, right?
That's much less than 50.
Sneak attack?
Thought so. I thought it went to 5.
No, it only goes to 4. Investigator goes to 5, and Swashbuckler, I think, goes to 6.
How many runes
Never
can I put on
mind.
this maul?
Rogue is
You can
perfectly
put 3.
balanced.
I definitely think you want Holy.
I've already got Holy and Frost. I'm sticking with the 2 runes from my old axe.
Oh, you can't go Keen. Is Keen?
Can't go
Keen
keen
is
on
not going to be
bludgeoning.
great.
Uh,
Oh.
6.
Oh yeah.
I do 66 plus 3d6 bleed.
You do Thundering.
So
Mhm.
3d6.
Thundering. Nothing is impervious to Sonic, except a hawk.
It might be.
Oh.
The
Oh.
Hawk. do
He's got
nuts.
no ears.
We know what he's not
Thundering
impervious
Greater.
to. Fucking good damage we all deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was clutch in that battle.
Oh,
20,
yeah,
Greater
it-
Thundering does 1d6 Sonic and ignores Sonic resistance.
Does the hawk count as undead
Well,
for the
any of
purposes
the
Trust Undead?
greater property
No.
runes do
Yeah.
that. Ignore it.
Would I be able to get greater
Ancestral
runes?
Echoing. Didn't we find that one?
So let's discuss all runes and stuff after all this, because I want to get
Okay.
to this part before we
Okay,
leave for
that's
the
fine.
night. So if I hear one more thing about a fucking rune, I'm ending this campaign.
Hey guys, I got into RuneScape
Oh,
again
all right,
lately.
Okay. So
They got rid of Tutorial Island.
Oh,
I think-
sad.
Could they?
That's
So-
some bullshit.
I just care about flute salad. Anyway.
well, 3 days pass.
What would Zazima think, guys?
Oh my god.
And Minkari arrives. It's a big deal when he comes back.
Are we
All
not
that
gonna
stuff.
find? Okay.
I mean,
Want greater
figure you have
flaming.
other plans,
I'm
so
putting
it's
greater
okay.
flaming on my shit, dude.
Oh, he's talking about runes. Oh, got in the game.
my god damn it. All right, campaign's over, guys. Strength thousands will come next week. Don't worry about it. We love you. Bye.
I gotta get
Um,
art ready.
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I know. It's gotta.
All right.
Anyway, so in funsies, ascending comes to you guys. Dahawk has personally requested you to meet
The
him.
hawk.
No, god damn it! I keep doing it.
The thing is,
I-
it's not out of the realm of possibility.
It's like I would like to come to an agreement with you.
All right, let's make a deal. Sharks.
Because Dahawk is much easier to say, and my brain is tired, and I want to say the easiest word. But Minkari has personally requested you meet him in his chambers, which is in that cave that you found.
Oh,
Yeah, he
found our fingerprints.
That's right. He's like, I smell you. Also, because I just wanted to show you this.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a
That is
big
a
dragon.
lord.
Yes, that is.
Those gold pieces must be gigantic.
I know the scale.
The thing is, it's actually a halfling. It's not nearly as impressive as you think.
Yeah.
No, that's
fair enough.
that's
Oh, yeah.
Soren Shay or whatever her name is.
Young.
And how do you guys approach Dahawk? I mean,
my
Minkari.
So I think
Cripple.
Jonavar. I might have Jonavar and I at the front,
Oh.
As just so we can ardently discuss the problem with the invocation.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we can adjust it to make it better, but it is,
There are better options.
Yeah, there are better things.
There are better options. Yes.
No. So for the I think the first thing though, I think would be like, hey, it's flawed. This relies on free will.
Yeah, so like that's a big deal. But so
I hate to
okay.
break it to you.
So yeah, obviously I imagine you've been discussing this over the past 3 days with Joan of Arc at length, Prashna.
Yeah.
So pretty much everything he knows, you know, you all know, right? So Joan of Arc, I mean, he says he's not going to be able to be too much help, but he talking with you guys and everything you've told him about your adventures and all, he's like, he believes wholeheartedly that you can convince Minkari, or if it does come to it, that you could possibly kill him.
That's good to know that at least we have a chance, possibly.
Maybe.
Is this the part where we take the renegade route?
I don't want to hear anything. But yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like I said, we take that gun that we found from the engineer guy in the Milwaukee Expanse and take that gun. Minkari doesn't know what the fuck that thing is. He's gonna back the fuck off. Anyway.
But Joan of Arc will provide as much help as he can because he has worked extensively with Dahak, with Minkari.
I don't. Damn.
It's gonna just with
We're
Minkari.
switching the names around. Dahak is the good guy.
Dahak. Whoa.
Dahak and Mahori.
Oh God, what are words? So
I'd say that we could make a move over to OnlyFans, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to be an option pretty soon.
No, they backed out of it. They backed out of it.
They didn't reverse it. They delayed it.
So
they still are open. Keep the door open to back out later.
So do you need me to make a roll or anything for
not yet
discussing free will?
No. Good. You're getting ahead of yourself, John.
We approach as
yes.
peacefully and obviously as we can.
Yes, yes.
Everybody except I imagine Jaren would be. In the corner.
Minkari is beautiful. He is regal. The gold dragon Minkari extends his wings in a clear sign of intimidation and dominance, letting out a deep growl in the process. He retracts his wings and breathes out a thick cloud of smoke before he speaks. You have come to my island uninvited and have seen fit to interfere with my affairs? He growls once more. But I am patient. Know that you have received a glorious mercy this day, for I shall allow you to explain yourselves. Tell me, what is your intent in my city?
Would I step up? I wasn't the front of the party, but I can step up.
I mean,
okay.
Did we not discuss the? I said, Joan of Arc would be up first. Be like, teach you, like, you need to stop with this ritual. Our intent is to, we are with you. However, our intent is to successfully defeat Dahak, and without the free will of the citizens, you actually potentially could. The ritual will fail. Possibly
you could send us
strengthen Dahak.
We want to be rid
into
of
an age of ashes.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, he said it.
No, it's got to be. We send us into and then Age of Ashes shows up invincible style.
That's right. So so you're trying to let him know that obviously that what Joan of Arc has already tried to explain to him that the ritual is flawed. And you said something about free will.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I do make that check for me, please. And
that one needs a check.
Well, hold on. Free will. No, this one does not. Not this one.
And we will be the bears, the weapons to destroy Dahak, provided you give me my aunt.
Oh,
He looks to
And
you.
Trasha looks at Jaren and he goes, maybe he doesn't know about your aunt. Tell him
Yes.
why.
I figure we
what she
do
has
one thing at
done.
a time, but okay. I guess we're making demands.
Yeah.
All right.
But like, tell him why you're making a
I-
demand is what he said.
I hear
For-
you like to make deals and sign contracts and agreement. That is our agreement.
But,
Okay. Okay.
but
So
why do you want your aunt?
If he wants to know, he'll ask.
Well, in this day and age, we've had such
all
a
right.
perverse
So everyone is
society.
talking at once.
Do you want to roll initiative or go through an order?
No.
I've already went. So I can,
Yeah.
I
so
was just making an incest
I
joke. It's
know.
fine.
It's fine. So he looks at you.
Buford.
Oh,
he-
Buford.
So he
Yeah, it's all in character.
he looks at you guys. He says, so this is what this is all about. You've learned about the incarnation of Dahak and my plans to stop it. Young ones, I have spent decades studying and planning this effort. I have considered countless solutions, and this one will result in the least harm to Galarian. It's for the greater good of all the world. Tomorrow must burn, I fear, so the days thereafter can prosper. It seems that you have other thoughts, however. And you say that you will fight Dahak?
Certainly.
And he looks and he like brings his face down really close to yours, Jaren. If I give you your aunt, and who might she be?
Emily Dex.
Emiliza.
Whatever.
Emiliza.
You
It's
see,
the
my
lowest
father.
Dear
Dex.
Liza.
You see, my father was running the Scarlet
Peggy.
Triad with the help of Emiliza,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
was selling into slavery anyone that I guess you decided you didn't want to offer a spot in promise against their free will, since that seems to be the topic of the day.
Yes.
In fact, when we showed up, she met us here in your very lair and tried to kill me and my companions.
Then she ran like a bitch.
Yes. He looks to you for. You need to give me a couple of checks here, James. So diplomacy or intimidation for one.
I'm going to fail both. Go ahead. Keep going.
And for the other, diplomacy, imitation, or any ancestry lore.
Any ancestry lore?
Mm-hmm.
Is it time that I bring out dueling lore?
I don't think that's gonna do good.
What about
you're-
breach hill? What about breach hill lore?
And he says any ancestry lore.
Yeah, the breach of lore I think is going to be from another like if you like
background or something?
Yeah,
It'd be
something
like
like
a
that.
society role lore almost.
Let's see. Diplomacy 19, intimidation 21. How is that even a thing? Oh, because I'm actually trained in intimidation.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, this hurts me. This hurts me so bad.
What
Like,
happened?
I'm
What
right
happened?
here.
What
Put
happened,
me in, coach.
Mister? You don't have any trained skills anymore.
Hold on. What do I have? I'm trained in breach hill, dueling, society, and intimidation, and crafting, and
sounds like you
deception.
have-
Holy
Sounds
shit!
like you have several trained.
I
skills.
do.
could someone help? Could someone assist you with one of them?
I don't know. Can they?
Yeah, I
can
mean, we can
assist
assist. Assist is
I
a
would
thing.
love to.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, go for it. I mean,
I'll aid intimidate.
Oh,
I don't
guess-
know that I want to
it-
intimidate.
yeah,
Mm,
diplomacy.
I don't know
I
if
can
we
assist
want to
with
intimidate
diplomacy
the
too.
dragon. I mean,
I'll just look for them.
yeah. We beseech you. We understand that you are only trying to do good, and we have as well only wanted to act in good faith.
and
There
we've
are
already
other-
got a victory over Dahak Fenzler. Remind him of that.
We have defeated a lesser manifestation of it back at our hometown of Breach Hill.
We've faced him twice to live and live to tell the tale. I mean, I wasn't there, but I've heard about it.
Thrice,
If-
actually.
If our lives can be sacrificed first before this attempt for promise, that is what we hope for the most. Because maybe
would-
we can stop him without any unnecessary bloodshed at all. If this second idea works, if
Jonavar.
Jonavar's plan is able to succeed, we might be able to do much more than all of Promise combined.
Hmm.
And we would need your help with it.
And all we ask in
Mhm.
return is that you exercise your laws to the fullest against someone that obviously was acting against the best
Yes.
interests of Galarian.
Do you have no? If you can provide, for one, you'll get a little bonus here if you can provide. He's like, so let's look Emma Liza here. Let's go to that.
All right.
He's like, you have accused one of my most highest ranking
Here
council
are-
members.
Oh, but proof we have. Here are all the letters from my father, her brother, mentioning her name specifically in these letters to and from her about
He
the slave
brought
trade.
receipts.
And
Oh, he
oh,
did.
oh,
The
and
CVS
bought
receipts.
and
receipts.
the orb of golden dragon kind that we think she has successfully fixed to control you, as well as a humble offering of our own, the last shard that my father found of said dragon orb, as I throw it to his.
He looks at the shard. That means a shard is nothing without the whole of the orb.
But if you read the
He
letters,
looks
like I
at
said,
he puts on his little reading glasses. He looks at them.
No.
He's like
Dave
holding.
Bautista in the on the
Oh, he's got like
Blade
yeah.
really
Runner.
tiny.
Yeah, yeah. And he's like holding the paper. He's like he looks at it.
Let me get
He's
my
like-
reading pipe.
He's like looking
Ooh,
at
a
it.
plan. Let me put on my larger
So you
glasses.
are Leonis Dex's son.
unfortunately, yes,
And his killer.
and his killer.
Works
I
both ways.
see.
You know,
This.
Oh, we also have this child slave we don't know what to do with.
That's a silent-
Let me go, big brother.
that's besides the point. We
Um,
don't talk about that.
Child indentured servant.
Oh.
So yeah. Okay, so go ahead, James. Give me a diplomacy or intimidation with a +4 circumstance bonus.
Just
Okay.
+4, huh?
Well, I
Okay.
mean,
8
it's
isn't
somewhat.
going to help because
I'll-
8 is also.
Oh, I mean, I could theoretically present the information instead. I don't know if you.
No, it's already been been
Okay.
done.
Well, all right.
Got an
Sorry.
item bonus for me there, John?
Now hold
Yeah,
on before I make my
you-
case.
you could have what are you using?
I'm going to be using Intimidate because it's just
Yeah,
two better.
well,
There's just no
yeah.
reason.
Yeah, actually, you would have. I would have. Brought
You
this
just lose
with you
training in
guys.
one of those skills that you mentioned earlier.
Oh, no, I'm not lying to him, so I'll lose training in that.
Until we have to throw out a deception check, oh no. Yes, we are. In fact,
Me
people from
losing,
here.
me
We're from
losing
Promise.
training is only -2 for
Yeah.
the skill because I've got unconventional whatever for being a human.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would get a +3 item bonus.
So I'm +7 to this, huh?
All right, that's not bad.
Come
Yeah,
on.
this is bad.
It's still pretty bad.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, either way,
Hey,
DC 39.
Is he an orc or a giant at
I
all?
don't I
'Cause
don't have that
could-
I don't have that
He's-
anymore. That was from
Yeah.
the
He's quite
Dwarven-
large.
That was from the Five Kings Mountains
Yeah.
World Heavyweight
Oh
Championship.
yeah. Yeah, he got
Are you
picked.
the Five Kings heavyweight champion?
He's like, wait, are you the former 5 Kings?
You
Yeah, I
got it
dropped it
without
at a
the,
house
you
show.
got it without.
Oh, I wanted your autograph.
alchemical
Would you sign
bonus.
my tooth?
Would you
Yeah.
sign? He reaches into his hoard and pulls out a replica belt. Would you sign my belt?
So to hit a
Yeah.
DC 39, I only needed an 11. That was a coin flip for us guys.
Yeah.
That's still scary enough
Yeah.
because
No.
39 would have been nothing for me.
When I
Coin
saw
flip.
44, I was like, was
Oh
that
my
a
God.
crit?
Yes.
I thought it
He-
was a crit.
He looks to you and he like looks back at the notes and he's like, this is betrayal. This is no matter what happens here, you will have Emiliza. I will see that she. Yes. This is I have been
Duped.
Schmackledorf.
duped. He's like, I have been they went
Bamboozled.
behind my
Ew.
back, bamboozled.
He's
Those
Schmackledorf. That's not even a word
She
in the
should burn in
vocabulary.
your righteous fire.
she will burn. But this still, I trust me. I know the path I am on is the right one. I appreciate, and you will be rewarded for providing Emilia's and the Scarlet Triad's betrayal. But the path I
If
take
you-
is the right one.
But if
Now-
you
You
missed,
vow to unschmeckle my dwarf.
if you failed to see what the Scarlet Triad was doing because you were blinded by your pursuit of stopping Dayhawk, do you not think that may chance also be blinded to the fact that this ritual will fail if you do it the way you intend to? When others
Ooh.
that are experts have told you otherwise, that those of us that have protected you, that have protected promise, are here standing in front of you, that have actually done the work, that have actually done the deeds, are imploring upon you to let us do it the way that Jovier says.
But you don't understand.
Because you still
Ivermectin's gonna
have-
save us.
Because you still have the chance to do it your way if we fail. But why not save all the lives of these people? Perfect specimens that you have spent decades, if not centuries, finding from all over Galarian. Why not continue to fulfill your promise? Is that not what dragons of your kind do?
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be another roll from you.
Damn it, Jared!
let's-
Stop
yeah, let's-
talking.
Yeah, let someone else have a.
Well, I mean, too late now. But you can for this. This is gonna be an extension of the Scarlet Triad truths because, and this is like making him understand. Like, well, if they can do this to me, what else am I missing? So I would like you to give me either a diplomacy,
Don't we?
politics.
Yeah, we also have like papers of the Scarlet Triad.
Yeah, which he showed
Yeah,
it, which he already
yeah.
showed him. Yeah.
So I still get the +7?
Well, you will get that +4 circumstance bonus for this, but you can roll society if you want.
It's the same.
Okay,
Okay.
if you want. So diplomacy, politics, lore,
Oh.
and society.
Society is actually better.
And you still get the bonus from me too. So
Yeah,
that's +7.
so
No,
plus
well,
7.
If
Was
it's
that-
society,
That makes me
It's
+30.
not diplomacy. You gave him a.
intimidation.
Society, right? Doesn't it also have society on it?
Yeah,
Hold on.
society. He can roll society.
No. Well, we were talking about the mutagen.
Oh,
the
yeah,
mutagen.
the,
It's
yeah.
a-
I'm
it's a
sorry. The
silver
mutagen's
tongue.
diplomacy, intimidation, performance, deception. Sorry.
Yeah. You take a -2 penalty
Yeah,
to society to any int-based check.
Oh, well, then it's not better. All right, well. All right, guys, just be prepared to fight Minkari
No,
if
we're
I
not there.
critically
We're,
fail
we're
this.
not. We're not.
You-
we're
so,
not
I
there.
mean,
it's
hey,
intimidation.
We have hero points. We have hero points.
I have 2 hero
We
points.
do
let,
all
or
have-
let Finsler talk, who's got diplomacy up the wazoo.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Well,
I mean, but
Finsler's
we're
actually got to talk, though.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
I would have
already
loved the
have-
chance.
Yeah,
We already
yeah,
have the
give us
cool new
space.
weapons that we were shopping for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I-
I'm down.
I was mentioning before that these options are not mutually exclusive, Minkari. We can fight off Dehak, and if we fail, we may be able to convince the people of Promise that their death is for the greater good, but that is so much unnecessary bloodshed. Be with us, work with us. Having you on our side will make it almost an assured success.
Hmm.
It's like appealing to mercy.
Yeah, that's what I was going with as well. So, but James, you still have to give me that roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
We're gonna kick his ass. Have you seen the size of this new hammer?
This is the 39.
God damn.
Fuck
Uh,
it.
You're getting too
Awesome.
close.
So hold on. This
might be a
this
higher DC.
skill wasn't. What is this? The intimidation?
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't use intimidation. I said diplomacy, politics, and society.
So what's your bonus for society? Just use the 14 still.
Well, I'd be -2, +21, +4, and +25 would be a 39.
40.
Would it be a 40?
If it's -2 from your intimidation.
But I don't get the +3. Because
Oh,
I'm
that's
+7
no,
on that.
You're right. You're
Would
right.
the
You're
So I
right.
only get
Diplomacy be a
+4.
better
So it'd be,
Would
so it'd be
diplomacy be a
18,
better?
So it'd be 18.
Was this including your -2?
Is he, Cody? Is he allowed to roll diplomacy? Yes. it
Yeah,
would
of
be better.
course.
Yes,
Yeah.
but roll.
Yeah, roll
That-
diplomacy.
what's your diplomacy bonus?
On a 14. See, 19 and 14 is be a
33.
39. It'd be a 39.
No, but
Hmm.
you would get the plus
I get the +4.
and the +3.
I don't. Do I get the +3
Yes.
still?
Yes.
Oh, so I get
It's
+7.
any
So I'd be
charisma check, any charisma check.
+26. That'd be a 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're
which
using
is,
the same,
Bas-
number,
Yeah.
yeah, which is
because that's what I would get if I had to re-roll.
yeah. Okay, so using this the same, so it'd be a 40.
It would be a 40
Yep.
with a
Success or failure.
That's a fail.
Okay.
Then I will fucking hero point. Or do I count the 31 as the hero point?
No, I'll let you.
No.
No. You were just showing me. That's different.
All right, +7. Nope.
Rip.
Wow.
Uh,
I mean, that's not end all be all.
is that
Yeah.
a critical fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I could always do a legendary
All right,
negotiation.
so I'm gonna try to convince him that we can alter.
Okay.
The
Yes. Well,
invitation.
which you have already actually said
No,
to
that's
him.
two different things. That's free will, and then there's altering the.
Well, in the
invocation.
beginning, you did. Yeah, you did the free will spiel in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So if you want to alter the invocation, the ritual here, I mean, which he already, so go ahead. Appeal.
And this will be yeah. So with what's his name?
Joan of ours.
Joan of Arc with us, which should help me convince
Yeah.
him that we can alter this in a better way. Just tell him what we would do and how it would work, that it would bolster our spirits to help us succeed in the fight against Dahak.
I also did the mercy thing, but I don't know if we want
And
to.
that would be whatever the bonus is from Joan of Arc on top of that.
Yeah.
So I think it would be a 49.
Yeah. That would do it indeed.
Is that a critical success? Or?
Let me see. Well, you're using Arcana.
Yeah.
Arcana. That would be exactly a critical success.
There we go.
All right. So hold on here. I'm doing some things.
Is it a 15?
Yes, he would be. Okay. So
What are our other options?
basically I am anything that you are touching upon here that can be used for a skill check or anything like that, I'm making you roll. So you guys appeal how you want and I will tell you to roll.
Can I make him self-reflect?
Well, I like that.
Oh,
Well, wait.
you can absolutely.
What
So
happened?
I'm going to draw the Holy Avenger, and I'm going to point it directly at. I'm gonna draw it first, and I'm going to ask, "Do you know what this is?"
He looks to it. I do.
Then you must be aware of what its effects are. It can tell me precisely if my target, well, not necessarily target, sorry, if whomever I'm pointing this at is evil. And I'm going to cast Detect Evil on Minkari.
And you detect evil.
And then I twist the blade and make it like flat on so he can see his reflection in it. Look at yourself. Look at what you've become. You are willing to sacrifice this entire city for nothing. Your goals in the past might have been just, but over time they've lost their sheen. I am imploring to side with us and to not go ahead with this ritual, because it will only bring destruction and death upon the ones you love and the ones we love. And then I sheath it.
He looks to you and he says, please give me an either diplomacy, dragon lore, or intimidation.
I'll gladly use that intimidate, baby. Does it give a bonus?
Yeah, I will give you a +4 because
That was
I'm,
really good.
Yeah,
That was really good.
I'm using a one that you wouldn't be able to do, but I think this fits into that actually really well. So yeah, give yourself a +4.
42. I wouldn't hero point that. That was a 6 on the die.
I'm gonna. I'll give you my halfling luck.
Perfect.
Or I mean,
There
half
you
luck.
go. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is a success. He looks down and like reflects, and he says, it has been a long road to get here. Many failures. My failure at the Breach Hill. My failure and many things. You are right. I thank you for this, but you have to understand the path that I have taken, that I've chosen, that I have carefully constructed with promise, that from those mistakes that I have learned to create this perfect place, to give these people perfect lives in order to stop the god of destruction himself. It is all worth it. And I promise you that it will be done, and it will be done for good.
And Kari, your promises are falling on deaf ears. You have made a promise to give these people the best life, and yet you are going to strip them from it. How is that any good? You have good in you. I can see that clearly. You can join us. We want the same thing you want, to end Dahak once and for all. He has caused too much strife, too much damage, too much harm. And you've seen it just as much as we have.
This was an easy one. But he looks at you. He's like, yes, I understand. Dahak is the enemy. I don't feel any of you. I applaud you all. Your intentions are noble. They are passionate, and they resonate deeply within me. But
then go forth with your plan.
But I
murder all of promise.
Oh.
Do it and see you fail, and let Dahak rule Galarian. Put all your chips on this bet. Or take a chance with us. Your option's going to be there whether we succeed or fail. It won't be needed if we succeed, and if we fail, well then, I suppose that's what we need to do. In which case it will be a necessary evil. But I fully believe that we have a chance to defeat Dahak, and we will have a greater chance if you join us. Don't be a fool. Don't fall for pride. You are a good dragon.
Good boy. He looks at you. Vinsler, I want you
Shut
to
the fuck up, Steven. I know what you're thinking. Shut the fuck up.
I want you to
good boy.
He was a good boy.
I want you to give me.
You're a good boy. It had to be intentional.
Okay, I want you to give
You
me either religion, diplomacy, or Dahak lore if you have it.
Okay, Dahak lore. Yeah. No, I will throw out that.
That was what
was
you
really
call
good.
it.
That was
Yeah,
really
that
good.
was.
Would-
Really, I
that
love
was
that.
really good.
Yeah.
Would the Hawk lore not tell us that there's no way he would destroy Galarian because it would release Robogug and get his ass handed to him?
Okay, fine. He would destroy most of Galarian. All
He
right.
wouldn't destroy any of Galarian.
The point stands that everything good is gonna die. If he
Yeah,
wins.
maybe. But he definitely wouldn't destroy all of Galarian, just all life
42.
on it.
Ooh, that was
Ooh,
Bro,
which is that?
You
Diplomacy?
guys were
0
giving me
points.
shit.
I think
that's a 7 on the dial. Use a hero point.
Giving
fine.
me shit.
there you go.
There
All
you
right,
go.
good.
That is exactly a success.
There we go.
Giving me shit. And you
The-
can't
the-
roll any better than me,
the-
bro.
You're the one that crit
Before
failed,
I
so-
say anything, is there anything Buford would say? I want to give Steven
Yeah.
a chance to do anything if he had anything. That
Yeah,
your
what would
character
you? What he's like? And what have you, dwarf? You are here, but you have not said anything. Are you not going to convince me that my path isn't as righteous and noble as it needs to be?
I'm a dwarf of action. Words aren't my thing.
I speak
will-
English good.
Oh, it's Talbot.
I will go with my party. And we will succeed in whatever we endeavor to do. What we endeavor to do is to defeat the Hawk, to save Galarian.
Okay. Steven, give me intimidation, which I imagine you're just gonna use, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I'm halfway good at.
Yeah, give me intimidation
Intimidation
with a +4.
athletics.
Hey.
Oh, hey, there it
Hey.
is.
Wait, I didn't get a plus of my thing.
+4.
What the heck?
49.
Did you get
But you're left with your diplomacy. You don't need.
Oh yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered for you.
And then as he's pondering that, Brasha will look at him and be like, I too, do not have the length of life you have, but I have lived longer than my compatriots. I've seen my plans rise and succeed and crash and fail. Imagine you do this ritual and it strengthens Dahak and promise lays empty. What of your work then? An empty promise, or pride and promise with people still there.
A broken promise.
Empty promise is a fucking good
A
line,
broken
though.
promise, you might say.
If I knew your way would work, I would be the first to line up to sacrifice every living person from here.
He would.
Osiris.
That's my assist.
But we've already proven that your way won't work unless they freely give themselves. You cannot take that away from them. You cannot defeat a god by forcing people death. They have to want it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't. They want to live these peaceful utopian lives that you promise them.
Also, you named the
you need
promise.
to give me a
That's right on the
roll
fucking nose.
for mentioning his beautiful promise. So society, diplomacy, engineering, or architecture lore.
Add 3 to this.
Yeah.
So 42.
42. What is this? Diplomacy?
Yeah.
That is a failure. Do you have a hero point?
Yeah, he's got a hero point. We all have 2.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
6.
That's much better. There we go.
Nailed it on the head. All right.
No, because it's at 46, not 43.
Oh, 40, oh, 40, oh, okay.
Destroyed. Out of time.
Okay. He you can see he's softening. He's like,
What about what Jaren did? I don't know.
Oh yeah, Jaren already appealed to free. You already appealed to free will, so I can't give you that one. But I think, however, it will be appealing to something else. So Jaren, you can either give me society or diplomacy.
You still get the diplomacy. Do the diplomacy again. You still have the +7.
Yeah. Do I?
Yeah.
Well,
no, +3. You have the +3
I got 3
from
from
me.
you. Do I get the 4 for anything else?
I'm trying to see what she said. No, you didn't bring up anything. I'm not going to give you the +4 on this one.
So just
Oof. Natural 20. Oh no.
Don't worry, I got 1 more hero point.
No, come on. Natural 20.
Hey.
Oh. Well, it might not be a crit fail.
Probably is.
Yeah.
It's 43. Even if it was 42.
Yeah, that's a crit fail.
Why couldn't it be 39? I like that DC. Let's go back to that one.
I was at around an 18.
Yep, that's exactly what I have. So he's like, no, this is the right way to do things. I know what I am doing is the only way. You guys, you guys are doing okay.
They really just condensed all of the going around to a council into a bunch of checks against Minkari. Yeah. They said appeal to this side, appeal to the Fisherman's Guild in Minkari.
Cody, just tell me when we're out of checks to make. That way I can do my last little speech.
He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna step away from the checks."
Look, I'll let you guys do a couple more checks here and see what happens.
It's a real checks mix we got going on.
Yeah, and then we'll go from there.
I mean, what else is there to be said? That's what I'm kind of like stressing about. Is like we kind of really said, "Hey, stop being a fucking idiot."
Did anyone ever roll? Did we ever change his doubt based on Emily's betrayal? I didn't.
No, I did not. I did not do that roll.
So we should have a roll for that.
Yeah, that's.
We already discussed that though. So.
Yeah, you did. I didn't make you roll for it.
Okay. Separate point.
Yeah, is diplomacy or intimidation?
Who's rolling?
I think Finsler should brought it up, so maybe he should do it.
I would have brought up facts and everything, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
50. There you go. Now I'm rolling good.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, is that not good enough?
No, that puts it. That's a crit, so that puts us at 20.
So, okay. Okay.
Saving
That
us.
puts you at 20. That does. You're correct. Arbitrary numbers to you, but
Yeah, with 20 what? Huh?
don't worry
A
about
natural 20 on the die.
And what's my
Nice.
final score?
All right. I'll give you guys one more chance.
So we're 20. We're at 20 out of 45 guilds.
Exactly. I'll give you one more. He's like, you see, he's struggling. He's wrestling.
But yeah.
I'll give you one more chance.
Minkari, please. You know good. You know the options laid in front of you. They should not just do it.
Just do it.
So,
Minkari,
all right.
there is a whole breadth of options, and you are keeping yourself blind. You have it in you. You can help us. You can help us fight Dahak. We have done it before. And if you help us, we can seal the deal for good. And as I said, if everything else fails, then we can always fall back on promise. But we don't need to come to that, and you know it. If you would just open your eyes. Please, Minkari. Think of all these lives. There's no need for us to lose them. Think of all these people that have loved. I mean, Bon Jovi and
Jonavar.
Esmeralda, Jovar, and
Whoa, we're halfway there. That's all we can legally use.
they
All right.
are in love and they want to be away from this. They don't want to be part of this experiment. No one does. They want to live their lives, and you want to help them. I can see it in you. Don't kill them if we don't need to.
Give me a diplomacy check.
I certainly will. 48.
He looks.
21.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks to you. He like gets down in your level a bit.
I still have to kind of climb up on somebody's shoulders.
His
to get
jaw
high level.
is fully on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
Hello?
he gets down into as much your level, and you can like feel the heat coming from his nostrils.
You pull yourself up using his nostrils.
And then he just backs away a bit.
Look,
And
one of
he
his
just
nose
begin-
hairs always down there, and he'll
Yeah.
start crying.
And he begins to weep.
You're crying.
He does begin to weep.
Oh, I take it we
And-
succeeded.
Yeah, and
Minkari,
he.
you are a good person. Dragon. I don't want to say
Person,
good dragon again. because
what
then
are your pronouns, Minkari?
I'm a he him.
Drag
good-
/n.
Slash on.
He looks to
Minkari,
you.
you are good at heart. And nothing can change that. Other than your actions. And you know what you need to do.
I have been blinded by arrogance and pride, and I couldn't see past what I saw as the good of Galarian.
And you were doing good. Many of us in your shoes may have thought the exact same thing, but we have other options, and we can't throw them out simply because we think we have the only way. You're not blind. You're not prideful. You are seeing this now, and I am grateful you are.
He like draws himself up to his full height, his wings spread out. He's like, I have seen. You have convinced me. I understand the fool I've been, but no more. I will cooperate fully with you and do everything in my power to stop this city from dying. But the ritual, we will do what we can to alter this ritual. And we will give the people a choice.
Thank you.
And you have shifted my alignment from lawful evil to lawful neutral.
Oh, well, all right. I mean, I would have hoped to just go the whole hog and get
The
you
whole
back to
shebang.
lawful good, but
Yeah.
I guess
He's
we'll
a-
take lawful neutral for the moment.
But no, he looks to you and he's just like, he's just like, I am sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
The first
But
thing
you have
I will
nothing.
do for you, he looks at Jaren, is make sure Eliza has justice brought to her.
Thank you.
Set my little brother in front of him. Oh yeah, and you get him too.
He just eats him.
Oh,
Nom, 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 nom.
What a
Delicious.
terrible life I've
Food.
lived.
I'd like to retcon earlier when he said that he was so blind. I walk up to him, kind of pat him on the side of the head, take my false eye. I was like, oh, it's okay. We all go a little blind sometime.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Yes, yes, I do not know where she is, but my guards will scour this city until she is brought to me. And we shall.
If we told him about the big gold ball, the heads up, she has a big gold ball.
Yeah, you guys already
Well, we
told
have
it.
the shard that's a part of it, so
Yes.
it's not effective.
Yes.
I don't,
and we-
didn't, oh,
And you
okay.
don't know
Yeah,
that
we
she
just
had
gave
the
them-
gold of the orb on her when you were fighting her. You didn't know that. I do, but
We know that she received it.
yeah, you know that you ascertained enough that Leona sent something powerful to her. You didn't know it was that exactly, but there's nothing else it could have been.
I mean,
Mm.
what
Dude,
else? Would
Guys, do you know what the cool thing is about what we just did by getting through this without combat?
Mhm.
What?
What's the milestone here, Cody?
Oh yeah, you leveled up.
Hey,
Oh, level 20.
Well, I was gonna tell you guys that before we
Oh,
got.
I'm in it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
We're like almost fucking done with this thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah. And guess what? We're on chapter 3.
Ooh, the hawk fight. The hawk fight.
Oh, look at that. Raiding
diesel
party.
shot.
just
Oh.
in time for us to be done.
Can you
Thank you
believe
very
it? You guys are all say it with me. Level
Level
20.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
Wait, hold on.
Why do we all have the
Happy
same joke?
Damn, I was
birthday
19 for exactly 2 minutes. I don't remember, like, because we
Oh
had
my
2
God.
sessions, right? Yeah.
I mean, how can you be 19? You're only 7 months in.
damn, it feels like
Uh,
I've had 2 leveled ups because
yeah.
I've had all my things at -1 for no reason.
Oh,
So it's nice to break free on 41 AC.
Jaren and Finsler had some ridiculous RP. That was,
oh my
was
god.
really good.
It-
That was exhausting.
and the thing is it's
I
like,
was like, what?
in my head,
Also, Matthew, that with the sword, I was like,
that was
the
that
sword
was
was
good.
good,
cinematic.
yeah.
That
was
was
really good.
good. I was like, God damn, this is good. This,
It's like,
I'm glad
That's why I
the
have it, you know?
I'm
I was
I
glad
oh,
that-
assume a
holy
lot of
shit.
good stuff happened while I was gone. So
Yeah.
congrats on the good stuff that happened.
No, this
while I
was
was
this was
gone.
all while you were here. Don't worry.
I'm glad that the encounter with Mankari went this way. Because
that was
I
fantastic.
because if you had failed that last check, he would have had second thoughts and he would have considered it. But
He
like,
would have had sex with you.
no, he would have gone through and done the
yeah,
altar
but like he
process.
would have done it. But like,
Yeah.
you know, he wouldn't have broken down and started weeping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was more cinematic this way.
yeah.
There's a
Um,
mechanic. It's like at 21 points, he starts crying.
Yeah, that's
Make the
exactly.
man cry.
I'm just
Exactly.
saying-
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just
so
saying.
funny.
That's exactly the mechanic. Yeah.
That's so
that-
funny.
No, we would have went straight to combat if that last check had failed. Whether or not he would have done it anyway.
Oh, because he would have been like, I will consider it, and then he would have considered it.
And then
And
I would
then-
have hit him with my hammer.
No, because I would have said, well, I see our mastery with words have failed. Let's see if your mastery in combat is. as
Oh,
good as
so you would
ours."
have you
Yeah.
would
We
have
don't-
just
Well,
Yep.
it's okay. It would just give me more options for legendary negotiation. That would have been.
Just talk
we-
about-
we
just
just kept
agree to
going.
it. We won't kill you.
Just stop it, just please. We don't need to do this, guys.
but yeah, oh, and that 21 level that you reached, he would have forgiven
21st
anyone.
level.
He would have forgiven anyone who stole from his horde.
Oh,
You
Son of a bitch.
motherfuckers! I could have been rich.
he'll help us later. Then, okay? He'll be like,
Do
"Oh
we get
yeah, you
part of
saved
this
the
horde
world.
and, you know,
Here's
in
some
order to
money."
help us defeat the Hawk together?
We will discuss
we get a
all
share.
I'm over 200 hit points.
Nice.
What? Yay!
I almost got to 300.
I'm almost at 300.
206.
288.
My con goes up.
Do I have them? No, it's Buford and then I,
328.
right? That's the no,
what you're at?
Jaren's ahead of me now.
And then Buford's is like 450. Come on, guys.
Yeah, whatever.
You have 450.
1 second, let me find out how much I have. I need to level up on.
I didn't
yeah.
heighten my heal because I was like, if I use a 10th level spell for heal, I feel like something's wrong. But I might need to use it on you first.
I have 370 hit points.
I'm like, there's
I
no.
don't have 400 yet.
You have another wizard's worth of hit points on top. Like,
Yeah.
You have like 2 wizard.
You
hit
make up
points.
2 Prashtas.
Well, I mean, there's the whole me, and then there's my giant fucking hammer.
Yeah.
At least 1 wizard.
That's a whole wizard right
That's
there.
a whole ass wizard right there.
Hey, James, my action economy problems are solved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my shield is now permanently raised.
Nice.
I
Right.
think
Ooh.
I
It
got
only
it.
took
that's
20
sexy.
levels.
I
Yeah.
can quick jump.
Oh yeah, I think I get some like dumb skill feat as well. Like, all right, cool.
My
I-
skill feat's trash. It's
I
all
can
like level
crawl
1
now.
shit.
I don't even know what my skill feat is supposed to be. I think it's a legendary medic.
Oh shit. So let's go through next week what everyone has, and we're all nice and leveled up and ready to get we can see the end now. This is it. This is the final stretch.
Ooh.
Oh, I also have Hidden Paragon.
Mhm.
So we are going to end. James, when does Extinction Curse come back?
September 12th.
So
yeah.
what time?
I believe we play at 9 Eastern, 8 Central now. Is that right, Marshy? Didn't we
Yeah,
move
we
to
do
that
do it.
for
No,
Mary?
I think we might have moved a little bit earlier even.
No, I
I'm
think
not
we
sure,
had to
though.
move later because of
Oh.
Mary every other week. Like she couldn't get there until
Yeah.
a
Well,
little bit
whatever the
later.
case is, I don't
And
know.
Cody, if we had gone into the Citadel, that would have been like what, 2 more weeks?
Yeah, bro, listen,
It
I was
would've been-
doing everything in my power to stop that from happening.
To go into the Citadel, and I was like, let's go into the fucking Citadel.
I was
Oh,
like, I was
I
like,
was like,
I
oh,
was
why
like-
don't we just cast like 10th level spells and just not?
Yeah, I was just
Screw the
like, I was
rules.
like, please, because I was just like,
You see, because I'm in like the Skull and Shackles mindset, and I'm like, I don't want to do that again.
I want to do that. I
It's
was like,
fine. I get
"Ah."
it for the sake of Age of Ashes.
No,
but I'm like,
no, you
No,
should
th-
let players flex their newfound powers. Or
I mean,
what was the point of ever
and it-
getting them? If
No, I
you
get
never
that.
cast, if you never cast Miracle, what was the point of you getting a 10th level spell slot?
I would have casted it. I just
It's
didn't
like-
see the like. I also don't like. That's the thing. Like, I'm trying to understand the bounds of it at all.
There
I know you're
are
like,
no
there's
bounds.
no bounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
there's
know
no
that.
bounds.
and that's the thing. Like,
The
But I-
limit does not exist.
yeah.
There
So,
will
yeah.
be enough in my
your
way.
gods helped you out, teleported Joan of Arc to you. Boom, bam, there you go. You got all the information you needed, and I'll fill you in with the little other bits, other fun bits like Minkari's history and stuff like that. How he created Breach Hill's the first attempt at something like Promise.
That's insane. Wait, yeah, because you did mention that, and I was like,
Yeah,
we're gonna get back to that. Breach Hill?
Yeah.
What?
If we
Huh?
had paid attention to like a lot of the nuggets that were dropped, like we would have been able to figure this out. Like,
you figure it
months.
out in the first book when you
yeah,
get what's her names
yeah, well, yeah,
notes.
but yeah, because she mentioned that kind of stuff, and
because she
like,
found out that the wizard that they venerate actually like fucked them over or something like that.
yeah, I mean, this was a long time ago. This was
And
almost 2
and
years
the
ago.
wizard, yeah, and the wizard was
crazy,
Minkare
right?
or something.
Yeah, and like what's the fucking wizard's name?
Leomund or something.
Oh yeah, that's his name. Yeah, but yeah, so basically he created Breach Hill as the first attempt to Promise. It failed because the people, I believe, didn't want to be controlled and and stuff like that. So but now, yeah, so there you go. Well, there's a whole handout I'll give you guys for his history. I'm sure he'll willingly share it now. You guys are best buds.
we can get some tea.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
we're gonna go kill Tahak. But anyway, tell me about yourself. What do you like to get
so
up
what
to?
do you like? What is what the real Minkari like?
Who is
Minkari.
Minkari?
But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and end it for tonight, everybody. Thank you very much. This was an interesting episode. I'm very glad it went this way. A Minkari fight would have been fun. I mean, he's like CR23 or something like that. Whatever
Yeah.
creature, it's
Fun is
123.
a subjective word.
Yes,
yeah, it would have been an extreme 19. Encounter.
yeah, it would have been a
Yeah.
nasty boy.
Nah,
But
Hey, if we kill him, we get all of his loot.
you do, yeah. It would have been, and
Who's to say I'm not going to take all that
But
loot
well,
anyway?
now we have Minkari as an ally in the fight
Yeah.
against Tahak, so hopefully he can act exactly like the other red dragon that we had.
yeah.
So get there, get the shit kicked out of him, and leave.
So let's go ahead and end that for tonight. Dungenerates, I will not be there on Monday. Is it Abomination Vaults week this week? I believe so.
Sounded
It is.
was, yes.
I will not
Yeah.
be present.
And I'll be present. And then Friday, of course, is Agents of Edge Watch. Saturdays, Purchase of Serpent Holds, Grin's game, D&D game, I believe. And then again, we'll be back here to continue our march to the end and get through this gosh dang campaign and start Strength of Thousands, which I'm unbelievably excited for.
Hell to the yes.
Wow.
So
guys, I can cure diseases, blindness, deafness, doomed, and drained in an hour now.
can you save Figgle?
Wow.
Can you say Figgle?
Yeah, we'll find that out on Friday.
Come Friday, because we're gonna have a fun side quest.
That's
for Agents of
right.
Edge Watch. Who would have thought in a game centered entirely in one city we'd be traversing planes?
Hey
But
guys,
anyway.
I don't have a negative charisma bonus anymore.
Hey!
Hey,
And
dude,
on that note,
I have a 12 charisma now.
whoa!
I have a 24 charisma now.
I have
that
a, I have
note,
a 10
guys,
charisma.
We're gonna end.
All
Wait,
right.
I got my thing to plug.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, Matt, plug.
So tomorrow night we're going to have a very special event on my stream. I will be taking a full deep dive into the Alchemist class, Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We're going over the whole shebang: class features, feats, research fields, skills, archetypes, potentially feats. I think I already said that for like the 5th time. But oh yeah, and every alchemical item in the game.
Oh,
So there's
and
that.
the drugs?
Yeah. Well, the drugs are all
Yeah.
getting a 1. Just ignore them, whatever.
What?
And I'm also providing 4 builds, 1 for each research field. So stay tuned for that. Let's see if the
Ooh.
Alchemist is really worth their salt.
Go see that. It's very.
Twitch.tv/comat6. It's like right there.
Geomats.
All right, guys, we're out of here. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's how we roll.